from the Litchfield Hills to Long Island Sound. You are watching Live with Lumi and Michelle. And now your host, MicheleMarieDalene.
Hi guys, good morning everybody. It is Friday morning. It is blustery out there. It's windy and very, very chilly. But it is about 6 degrees Celsius, but the wind it makes it kind of colder. That's pretty obvious when you look at the temperatures. So let's take a quick look at the forecast right now. Right now, the temperature has dropped. It's down to 2 degrees Celsius. Expected high today was 14. However, let's see. What's the wind numbers? It says winds northwest at 20 miles an hour. I hate when they mix it between SI and American measurements and then makes calculating wind chill a nightmare. However, the barometric pressure is 29.59 inches of mercury. Visibility is at 10 miles, and UV indices is 2. So it's not too bad. You're not going to get sunburned if you were actually going to dare sunbathe out there. Good luck. I don't think I'd want to try it. However, I did see that Saturday it's about the same temperature as a high, with 40% chance of snow. Now, what's going on with the weather is, as you know, up by the Great Lakes, there's a warm and a cold front that are kind of at the habit of actually pushing this way. Parts of Michigan are going to get up to about anywhere from 3 to 6 inches, and then parts of it are going to get a lot less. Chicago isn't going to get that much snow at all. But doesn't mean it's going to be fantastic. Now, Brett asked me about Modesto, California. I want to add Modesto, California in here. Let's see. Modesto, California. It is in northern California, U.S. Right now it is mostly sunny. It is 4 degrees as a high. I don't see like it pointed out to me, any really chances of snow. Right now it's 4, but it's not seeing any snow in the nearby future. I think that ship has already sailed for you guys. But then again, maybe it's because it's California and you guys are kind of right below where La Nina comes into it. So I would say, yeah, you might see a little earlier in the year, like Christmas time, or maybe before Christmas, you might see some snow. But that ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. There is no likeliness that you're going to see snow in Modesto, California for the remainder of the season. I know people have asked me about snow in Modesto, and sorry about the fact that that ship has sailed for your area. What else we got going on here? Besides on practice, I'm sharing out the live stream links to a few people in my friends list on the the networks here so that they know we're live. Panels are open. Let's see. Right now I see Tiger Kitty. Good morning. How you doing? You never did send me your email. At least not that I can see. Anyway, I'm wondering if there's get Craig Sr. out here. I know that Stan. You may see some emails to send messages too. What about Discord itself? Yeah. Good idea. Oh wait, what he did? Oh, no, he did. All right, so rush therapy. That's an interesting video. Sounds interesting. So we got a cold blow job going on, and I'm gonna post this on Skynet's page too, so he can people from his page can come over and check it out. Now I did say I was going to give you the poll results for Monday, but I actually don't think I have to wait that long. It looks as if a lot of people want the night shows on YouTube. And some would like to have the show on both Twitch and YouTube. Including me, I would consider really rather having it on both networks. And the reason is because the idea of having it on both gives me a chance to grow my Twitch service and to grow the other networks as well. So let's take a look at the stats, shall we? Okay, Wednesdays on Twitch, Saturday on YouTube is only 4%. Wednesdays on YouTube, Saturdays on Twitch is 0. That has absolutely no support. Both on YouTube is 72%. Both on Twitch is 4%. And simulcast on both networks is 20%. So I think right now, statistics say it's really between both on YouTube only or simulcast on both networks. So what we're going to do, and that's at 25 votes. All right, there's 1,139 of you. So there's still a lot of room for you guys to get your votes in, because I'd like to see a larger sample size. Because, I mean, it's a really very small percentage of the subscribers that have voted. How you doing, Tiani? Panel link for the public panel. Yes, I didn't put that up yet, did I? I'm gonna put that up right now. Copy. I know Twitch has it. It's the same one. In fact, maybe that restream would tell you, but anyway, here it is anyway. Okay, let me type this in here. Link to our public panel. Copy. Get that out there. We have a private panel that is for mods only. That way we can keep things from getting too unruly. But let's see. Yam wants to come on. Oh God. Can you just behave today, please? That's all I ask. Okay, so he's on. What else? What are we voting for? The voting for is, if you look at the community tab, you will see the question. In regards to night shows, where the night shows should be held. If they should be on YouTube only, Twitch only, one or the other, like one show, one network, one show on the other network. It's the latest community poll. We can't miss it. Gianni, it's pretty simple. I never actually met the guy. I don't know him in his various forms. Oh, I guess I might as well talk about the question that we were talking about in a private chat last night on Blazing Leo's channel. One of the questions was, and I didn't ask this as a survey, I should ask it, but it says, the people that don't follow me to Twitch, are they afraid to follow me to Twitch because Twitch officially only lets you have one email address per account? So if you want to create lots of fake accounts, you can't, because of the fact that Twitch is one Twitch account per email, which, yeah. Or is there something else I don't understand about the whole situation? And that's the question. I mean, what's the story here? I mean, it's not like Twitch is hard to figure out. However, I will say one thing about Twitch. I will say this. There is no direct, easy way to do super chats on Twitch.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing what you're doing?
Why are you so mad at me?
I'm not, but you didn't answer my question.
You and I have gotten along fine, and I don't know why this is happening.
Why don't you answer the question I asked you, which is, where are you doing what you're doing? Okay, Red Foreman's coming on. Let's get him on here. Hi, Red. How you doing? Oh, yes, I put your little chat up so you can see you. All right. I actually haven't talked to anybody yet. Let me kick me from your Discord server. Well, actually, I didn't kick you. Michelle did some time ago. Yeah, it's been quite a while. But you never did answer my question. I just asked you either. Which is, why are you doing what you're doing? That's the question, and yeah. I don't know. Just something about your chemistry and me, we just don't gel. I don't know. I bring you views. I know you do. I do know that. How come you never even come on your Twitch channel? 2 points for our side. You can't even answer that question. Why don't you come on to Twitch? Well, send me your Twitch account name, and I'll see if you're in the banned list. You can send that to me as a private message on Discord, and I will look into it, or email. All right, Anderson Henderson's here. Hello, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Michelle. How are you doing? It's Anderson Henderson.
Yeah, I know. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm alive. I'm breathing. That's a little chip. It's a little chilly out there, but it's okay.
Oh, you're cooking chili? You like spicy chili or do you like it kind of medium?
In the food type, I'm more of a medium chili. But if you're talking about weather, like a little bit on the cold side, yeah,
Oh, you like cold weather?
yeah, I do to a point. But even I'm getting sick of the cold too. Once in a while, I need a break. Spring is
You
coming,
go,
which is nice. As long as
oh,
the
did you go to
temperature
Hawaii?
stays within the 70s, 75 is fine. But when you start getting into the 80s, 90s, and 100s, that's when I have to draw the line. Because every summer I
Oh,
smell like rancid cheese. I don't know why.
Mine's
Yeah.
quite hairy.
oh, yeah.
Um.
Oh, did you like to go play in the sprinkler or did you like to swim in the swimming pool?
I don't like colours.
You don't like
I
colors?
don't have access to either a sprinkler or a swimming pool, so I end up usually taking a cooler bath in the summer.
It's black and thick.
Do you like hot baths?
I take warm baths. I don't take really hot ones.
I like scalding baths.
I hate to see your gas bill.
It's pretty high. It's about 130 this
I'm
month.
COVID.
Don't what? Yeah. What are you talking about?
I found a joint on the floor.
Did you go scuba diving last year?
I don't have I don't scuba dive.
Why not?
I don't even have a license to do it. So
You don't need a license.
I want to drink piss or let them piss on me.
Yeah, Tiger Kitty likes bubble baths. Do you like a bubble bath?
bubble baths are okay. I used to take them when I was a kid. So, yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know what to expect this spring because I think this spring is going to be a little on the cooler side to start with. Then maybe it might modulate a bit to a little bit warmer. Hopefully, it doesn't get too stiflingly hot by summertime. Hot.
Some like it hot.
Hot ass. Well, not really.
What kind of fish do you like? You like salmon or do you like trout?
Flounder, actually. Cod's okay.
Word? Yeah, when was the last time you went there?
What? You mean to get cod or to? We bought some sea fish a couple months ago.
The Red Sea?
No. Well, it was like fish. I think it was Eastern Atlantic fish we bought.
How many races did those fish win before you went and ate them?
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you was down at that Kentucky Derby where all them fish race, and after they won the race, you ate them, didn't you?
I thought someone was just pacing me on the private panel.
Oh yeah.
My name is MicheleMarieDalene. I'm North American Snow Queen.
Um,
I enjoy cats. I enjoy molesting cats.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, there it is. No, wrong one. Right one. Okay.
What?
I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about Milton, Sean. All right. I know I haven't.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nice yesterday. I agree. And then of course today was supposed to be warm too, but no, it wasn't. It's supposed to be cold. No, Saturday was supposed to be cold, but today was supposed to be warm. But there was, yeah, it's the wind. It's the great blow job. You see, 11 degrees Celsius temperature gradient. It creates a wind pressure differential. Tiger Kitty, why don't you come on the piano? Hey, why don't you come on? I mean, oh, by the way, Ed had a good conversation with Blazing Leo yesterday. I was gonna say is Tiger Kitty, why don't you come on the panel? Pick one of the two panels. The private one's open and the public one's open.
Nig nogs. With my cock. With my melon man.
Yeah, you're starting to get on my nerves already. Red, we don't know. Oh, no, I won't even go there. It's not even something I really want to touch right now. Tiger Kitty wants to come on the panel now. Let's get.
And this is the BS.
Good morning. How you doing? All right, got a letter on, Michelle. Oh,
Trying
that's...
to help you here.
Good morning. How you doing?
Morning.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just trying to help you here. You've just been angry the entire time.
I haven't been angry the entire time. I'm not giving him a wrench. A wrench? No. No.
I don't believe any of this.
So how you doing? So how's your day been so far, Tiger Kitty?
Okay, not bad. It is quite warm here. The sun's out.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to walk the dog later. Get a bit of exercise.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it was warm yesterday. I did not go to McDonald's yesterday because I didn't want to spend my money because I want to try to save it for an upcoming memory expansion project for the computer. And I got about $290 something right now in my checking account, and so if I can leave the money alone, then I'll have the money to do things like put more money into the savings account and things like that.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm trying to save my money, kind of like I explained to Ed. He needs to try to do the same. I said, Ed, you're not going to get things done if you blow all your money. You're going to have to put some aside so you can do the things that you want to do for longer term projects.
Yeah, he's got to stop buying shit off eBay.
Well, I buy stuff off of eBay once in a while too, but I don't go crazy and buy stuff all the time. Have you ever noticed, by the way, historically, that when you look at the zodiac sign for a Virgo, it looks like the letter M holding a little club?
No.
I was talking to Krista about that. Yeah, I get economic concussions.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, so Rusty went off for a little bit, and then came right back in, and he was like, nah, I don't want to be out there. This is too cold for me. The wind's too strong. It's blowing my fur around.
COVID.
Yeah.
Niggers. Nigger. No.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Come on. You know what I think about that? Yeah, you know exactly what I think about that. Get out of here.
He's gone.
Yeah. Let's take this to the private panel for a bit.
Okay, I'll go over there.
Okay. And so okay. So waiting for Terry Kitty to come on the private panel. Excuse me, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. People watch me, but they also realize that I run a tight ship, and they know that I have to with YouTube. Okay, let's get Terry Kitty on the private panel here. Alright, sorry about that, but once he starts doing the end game, that's when I have to basically boot him off.
Right, I get it.
Right. Because once you knock him off, then he pesters you to get back on again, and then... So,
But he is funny, Michelle.
I don't think that's right. He said it was funny.
Well, okay. Some things are a little bit, but generally, he is kind of funny.
Yeah, threatening me, saying he hopes I get swatted again.
Oh.
Study
Yes.
sign up. Ooh, okay. Research participant in the YouTube. Okay. Survey time. Not right now, but Brian Russo has another survey for me to deal with. Brian Russo, research partner program, recruiter. Sign up to participate. Okay. So there's that's another way I make a little bit of money is in surveys. For YouTube, they pay me a little bit of money to do surveys, and so I do the best I can on the surveys.
It's nice. Oh, there's Cruiser.
How you doing? He's not banned, he's just hidden. He's just hidden. I'll be back on in about 5 minutes. He knows that, right? Okay. Anyway, so let's get back to that. So you still want to come up in May or April? Because the Renaissance Fair is in May.
I don't know. I'll look into it and see. I'm gonna quickly go make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. Okay, let me have Leo in here. Good morning, how you doing?
Good morning, guys.
Why or archive? Oh, come on. Oh, whatever. All right, so it's kind of windy right here right now. We've got a little bit of blowjob going on. Temperatures are right now pretty cold. Winds are going up to 20 miles an hour. It's about 10 kilometers an hour. I don't have the wind chill information in my hand, but right now, I gotta tell you, right now, it doesn't feel very nice out there.
Yeah, it was pretty cold outside. We only got about, I want to say 5 inches. And the roads were kind of crappy this morning, but it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Well, your coldness is coming towards us now.
Good.
Yeah.
You caused it. You can have it back.
For us, it was supposed to be potentially rain, but it doesn't look like it's going to stay that way. Because tomorrow is going to be a high of 2. So, which means that the snow may stick a bit.
Yeah, it'll probably be icy like it is here. It was really icy underneath the snow.
Yeah.
Did you pull your oracle card this morning?
Not yet. I just... Let's get that
Morning,
out.
Red. Morning, Cruiser. Everyone else in the chat. Morning, Tiger Kitty.
Okay, today's card is... Let's see. I'm just randomly grabbing one. It doesn't have to be exactly scientific. Mary Magdalene is Courage and Visionary number 23. One of my ancestors, apparently.
Morning, Leo. I was making a cup of tea.
I figured you walked away.
All right,
yeah, you missed last night. We had Ed and Michelle in the Discord.
Oh, wow, was it fun?
Yeah, it was a pretty good conversation. The guys talked mostly about splits and stuff, so,
by the way, speaking of
I like
video...
to listen to them.
Speaking of video games, right now the Xbox 360 is still very popular, even now in 2022.
Is that the one you have, Michelle?
I have a PlayStation.
You have the 360.
I have an Xbox 360. All right, so let's see what her message is. Okay. Her message is kind of long, but it goes, stay focused on things of true importance. You have nothing to prove to anyone but yourself. Your spiritual walk is a personal one. Have courage and do not shy away from your purpose. Step up and speak truth powerfully with your grace and wisdom. Trust your inner strength to lead you to where you were meant to be. Awaken to love within and all around you. Know that you are held in the arms of love and cannot be separated from the love that created you. One gentle, empowered voice can set granted and sacred design into motion. Pay attention to intuitive guidance and revelation and share those things revealed to you. Expand your knowledge into more truth, more clarity, and more grace. You have gifts that can help make the world a better place. Share what you love with people, with patience and devotion. Remember to address challenging people with compassion and integrity without sacrificing your needs or losing sight of your purpose. We're would stay focused on your goals and show compassion. And
why is Yam Ranch attacking Cruiser?
because Yam Ranch accidentally was hidden or was timed out by Cruiser.
Well, Yam, not
confidentially. I don't really think it was a timeout. I mean, I don't think it was an accident. I think
Cruiser,
personally, I think Cruiser doesn't really like Yam Ranch that much.
Well, no, don't speak for Cruiser. Cruiser usually lets things go by. You know, it was probably an accident.
Possible.
I mean, I don't care if he talks, wants to be mad at him, but don't be calling him a fucking pedo. Fucking retard.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
So, either way, the point is that he started using the N-word in the other chat as a Tiger Kitty can verify. So I had her come over to this chat, and then I had I closed the other chat so that
it was up on your panel.
It was on the other panel.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you gave him. Did you warn him to stop, or did you just kick him?
I warned him to stop, and at the same time, I kicked him.
Oh, well. You probably should have warned him first, and then if he didn't stop, then I would have kicked him. But it's your panel. I mean, it's your stream. You do what you want, Michelle.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, the survey's results right now say majority of people want the show to be on YouTube only than night shows.
Yeah.
Well, a small group want them on both networks.
I voted both.
So those are the two main ones. The other variations did not really get much support. For example, one that says stream Wednesday on YouTube, and then Saturday and Twitch had the lowest score of all of 0.
Right, Yam Ranch. Another cow that tops.
Reverse doing the show on Twitch on Wednesdays, and then on YouTube on Saturdays had a 4% support. Now he's attacking Leo.
That's all right. He can attack me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. I forgot what you were saying though. Oh, about the YouTuber. Yeah, I prefer it on YouTube, but I like it on Twitch too because it you don't get as trolled as bad over there.
Yeah, I know. I was just asking that question this morning. Is why is it that many of the YouTubers don't come to Twitch? I don't quite get it. Is it because Twitch only allows you to have one Twitch account per email?
I wouldn't have come to Twitch, to be honest, before.
Right. I think it's a I can never say this word.
Familiarity.
Yeah. They know YouTube. They like how YouTube is ran. They already got their accounts established. It's not just you that they watch on YouTube. They have other people that they watch on YouTube as well.
Right. Okay, I get that they have other channels on YouTube they watch. I get that part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Michelle. Like last night when we were saying, you got to up your content. You got to make them want to follow you. You got to give them what you want. And like I said, I don't like a lot of the stuff that Yam Ranch or BBE or whoever they do. Like, I think they're funny. I like their music and I like their creativity. Like when you ask them to stop with like the N-word and stuff like that, and they don't, I don't like that. But they do bring you views, and that's what your YouTubers that are sub to you, that's what they like.
Yeah, I just can't get what you're doing.
So I mean, and you're kind of impatient, Michelle. I know you're trying to run something that you want more people that want to be more interested in the news, but that's not who your subscribers are. So that's the problem you're running into. If you had more people that were more into just like news topics rather than like the fuckery, then yeah, you would have more people following you over. But because your base people are about, they like Yam Ranch, so they're gonna want to hear Yam Ranch on your, your stream.
Maybe you could come to some sort of agreement with Yam Ranch. Like,
I think she's tried.
No N-word.
Tried, but never worked.
She has tried. And he doesn't, he doesn't like to be censored, and I get that. I mean, everyone has their own sense of humor and, the reasons why they come about, but it is her show. If she doesn't want it, they don't respect it, then, she has every right to kick them.
Yeah, I get it, but
he keeps using the same
I've missed him because I like him.
He keeps using the same old man's voice. Why do you keep doing this? Why are you so angry? And it's like, why don't you answer your own question? Why do you keep doing this? Why are you so angry?
Well, yeah, but that's his character, though, Michelle,
Yeah.
I mean, I wish, like I said, we can wish in one hand, shit in the other, and, see which one fills up faster. But, it would be nice if he worked with you a little bit more, but I understand why he doesn't, because that's not his character.
Well, let's ask him. Yam, would you be willing to work with Michelle just a tiny bit more?
Oh, actually, Yam Ranch, people do come to watch me play WoW. I'm sorry, but that is totally not true. Okay, sure, the morning show is still more popular than WoW, but that's expected. But yet, they do come here to watch me play WoW, too.
Okay, so if he promises not to use the N-word, just, Michelle, maybe you should list the things that bug you about Yam, and maybe you could work together.
Well, see, that's the problem. She doesn't like him using the N-word for one obvious reason. It can get her in trouble on YouTube. But there's a couple other things, too, that she doesn't want him to do, and I don't know. Yeah, if she takes everything away from him, then he won't have any. You know what I'm saying? So she's got to kind of like let him have a little free reign as well. Like, I get the N-word because it can get her in trouble on YouTube, but the other stuff she's got to kind of let just slip off her shoulders, so to speak.
Besides about this, we still have about 2 months of strike to deal with.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah, that's the other reason too.
Yeah. Oh, well, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true at all. People do care about the gaming. Ask Red; he watches it. Leo does watch it on occasion.
Yeah, I watch it.
I'll come and hang for a bit while you game.
Some people enjoy watching it, although I would like to have them more play with me. Because we could use the participation. And the problem is that many people are not willing to spend 15 hours a month just to play World of Warcraft. And maybe because part of it is because of cost.
Hey, Andrew.
It may not be the sole reason, but that's what I'm picking up. Right now, people are concerned about the economy. People are concerned about making sure they have food on the table. Oh, did you see the newest thing from the Department of Agriculture, Leo, about food stamps, which just applies to Michigan so far? You can go to fast food restaurants to get you can use your food stamps in some fast food restaurants.
Really?
Yeah, I sent you a direct link to the information that I was shared by Blind the Billionaire, and I was like, California and Michigan are 2 states that are part of the program.
Oh, that's
which
just what
also
Michigan
includes hot food.
We're
So you can go to a deli and get a meatball grinder, for example, and you can have a nice deli grinder on food stamps. I don't know about McDonald's right now, or Arby's, or...
I'm not sure I agree with this. What's next?
Yeah.
Alcohol and cigarettes.
Right. It's food stamps are supposed to be for...
Well, it doesn't say anything about cigarettes.
People need that. Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
say
I'm not
anything.
sure if I agree with that either.
Like, because somebody's paying for this.
Uh huh. Our state, our taxes.
Exactly.
People
So,
pay the taxes,
you know,
yeah.
I don't eat
Also,
out every
on a
day.
related note, is that the Department of Agriculture is increasing the food stamp amount for families. And
Yeah,
Just seems so odd to
37
me, though, that
states have already kind of joined up on the bandwagon. A family of four can get up to $850 a month in food stamps.
see, that's ridiculous to me. That's just creating more lazy.
I've
people.
had people offer me food stamps to buy.
Yeah, they sell
I
them.
see it this way. In a way, it's a way to get more farmers to get more sales, because people will be able to buy more of the things that they need every day to prevent food insecurity. I don't see that as necessarily a bad thing. After all,
I am, Gianni. I think it's disgusting. I agree. Food boxes would be better.
What's food boxes?
Like milk, eggs,
like
bread.
what we get from
like
the soup
staples.
kitchen,
Basic.
or during
Right.
Easter.
I agree. I agree, because I'll tell you what. I get food stamps, but I only get like $100 because I make more than enough money, and because I'm a single mom, they help me a little bit.
Yeah.
And between me and my kid, it's pretty sufficient, you know. But they gave me like $900 one month, and I used it to buy like top of the line foods and stuff that I really didn't need. You know, I bought some food for my ex, so when my daughter would go over there, she would have her food there. But it's too much. It's way too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
Like I can't afford to eat out every night, and I don't get. I mean, why should people that get food stamps be able to eat out every day?
Yeah,
It's
it
disgusting.
doesn't make any sense.
I mean, $800 and something a month for a family of four is
No,
a
we're talking
lot.
about
They should be
family of
eating
two.
rice. They should be eating cheap shit.
But here's what I'm concerned about. Yet the United States keeps saying we have an obesity epidemic, and we keep hearing that over and over again. Yet
And then they're going to let fast food restaurants get involved in this. That's not good.
It's not just fast food restaurants. It's when you realize what people buy on food stamps. It's not always good things either. I mean, I'll be honest. Like a lot of processed foods, canned foods or tinned foods.
It should be staples. That's it. Staples.
Salt and carbohydrates and empty calories, low vitamin value. Yeah, that's really what part of the problem is. The problem is that what some people keep saying, and they do, and I think some of them have valid points here, is we need money to pay the bills, so that food stamps doesn't pay the bills. I mean, it offsets the expenses, because we don't have to use so much of our cash for groceries. But the truth is that when your landlord's knocking at the door and there's no money in the till because you basically had to pay for a car payment or car repair, what are you going to do? Okay, Mr. Landlord, here, I have $847 in food stamps. Here, I'll give you the whole card. Go shopping. He's going to go, no, I'm not going to take that. First of all, it's illegal. Second of all, even if I could, I already got a whole fucking house full of food. I need the rent. I got to pay my mortgage. I got to pay my taxes. So they need to get more, especially for fixed income. They need to get more money to people who
They shouldn't have a mortgage if they don't have a job.
I'm talking about a landlord who owns the property that you live in. Which, obviously, they have a job. They manage properties.
Well,
okay.
I don't know. I feel very bad. I mean, I wouldn't take shit out of the American government. Never have, never would. And I know people.
Yeah. It's there for people that need help, but there are too many people to take advantage of it.
Yeah,
but God,
I've known people that they work for cash and they get a lot of money, but yet they still draw food stamps and medical from the government. And it's like, you can afford this, but yet they'd rather spend their money on, drugs or drink, stuff that isn't what they need. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with the world, is that everyone takes advantage of everything, and then everyone else who
But
does
there
need
is
it,
also
they
a
get
very
penalized
valid
for it.
problem, though, which is that people on disability, there is a portion of people with disability that really don't get much at all. Okay,
What?
they
No,
are
and see,
living on
that's the problem,
800.
though, Michelle.
Just say $800 a month. The rent is $800 a month. They can't pay for the electric. They can't pay for the gas. They can't pay for water. They can't pay for sewer. So basically, you live in a building with 4 walls, a roof, but you have no flush toilet. You have no electricity. You have no money for candles. How are you going to live like that? That's the problem when you get into.
Well, how comes, I don't get that either, because how come some people like living it up, getting benefits?
Some people always will find a way to live it up. That's just a fact of the game. There always is going to be people that can play the system for like a fiddle. But there's others that can't even get the violin case open.
Well, like, Michelle, I'm not talking about you here, because I do believe you have a disability. But I see many people that there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, I know there are
I
a
don't
lot
know
of people
how
that
they get disability.
the fake disability, and there's a lot of Social Security lawyers that make it look like anybody can just go on disability even if they get bad breath, but then Social Security's own rules allows
I've got
that.
mental problems.
Stan says, MicheleMarieDalene, good morning. If you said the hustle, YouTube ain't sufficiently supplementing your income, the time to find another side hustle. You can't read government. Right, exactly. I have a side hustle. I have 2 side hustles. Don't forget we got the online store too.
Yeah, that's true. People in England, I was working my tits off, and people would be like on the dole. We call it on the dole. Nice flash cars, down the pub every day.
Yep. Yeah, I had uncles that, I mean, they classify alcoholism as a disability. I don't understand. I could see it could be a disability until they, go to rehab or something. But I had an uncle who was on disability, collecting food stamps, getting cash from the government because he preferred to drink all fucking day.
Right.
And my point, is like, if you want to drink, then drink yourself to death. Why are we paying for you to sit at home and do that shit?
I mean, if somebody don't consider smoking a disability, according to
society at
their
all.
idea with alcoholism, what about cigarette smokers? I mean, aren't they disabled according to the same argument? Self-inflicted in most cases.
Yeah, but right, and if you can't, those are vice. Now, I get alcoholism is a disease. I grew up with it. A lot of my family members had it, but a lot of my family members also had jobs, and they supported their own alcohol habit, which is okay, whatever. You want to drink, you're old enough to make that decision. But then they're putting people on disability for it. Like, go ahead and drink. We'll pay for your food and your housing. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
So they're enabling them.
Exactly. They've got no.
I mean, but
what's
like
the
I said,
point in getting a job?
The Social Security system itself makes it so easy to get disability too, because they so many things that they consider, like I said, disability approachable. 1, asthma. Asthma can be a problem, but normally it's not a major disability. Sleep apnea, halitosis.
Yeah, I mean that you can get office jobs and chew some frickin' gum. Yeah,
And
I don't
it's
get
like,
it.
wait, some of these are not even really major life disabilities in the traditional sense. I mean, how does halitosis have to do with disability? Now, well, I know halitosis it could be because you have problems with your teeth. Well, of course, government won't even fix your teeth. Okay, halitosis could also be caused by something that's in your gut that's causing the exhaust fumes to come out of your esophagus instead of going out the other end. I mean, there's some potentially valid reasons, but having a big list of things that count that don't require at least a really careful review is what makes Social Security lawyers very happy because there's loopholes all over the system.
Right.
Well, I think it's family as well. Like our family, it's embarrassing if you're not working.
Right. It does. I agree, Tiger. You know,
We
I
were
grew up in
bought.
a family like my mom was you know, she went to work eventually, but my dad was the bread maker, and you know, he taught all his kids, you know, you work for what you want. You
Right.
don't live off the government. You know, because it's pennies. I mean, I would much rather be working, and hopefully maybe one day I can go back to work because I could be
You have a
making
daughter.
much
I
more.
mean,
Yeah, that's the only plus side to like
Yeah, I'm
me being at
fine,
home
Andrew.
now.
Why don't you come on the panel? Come on the private panel. Oh no, I put him on the public panel. Hold on a minute. Let me get him back in the public panel. Because I don't know if Andrew has the link to the private panel. So let's get the public panel up.
But yeah, our country is just they give, and you know, one of the things that pisses me off is like we'll have illegals come over here, right?
Oh.
They don't pay taxes.
Ugh.
They're not even, you know, they can't vote, but they get everything handed.
Oh, that annoys crap out of me as well.
It pisses me off because in my area, we have a lot of people that come from out of the country to do like the farming because they get paid really cheap by the farmers, and they get everything handed to them, and they send all that money home.
Yep.
You know, and you can't blame them, you know,
Well,
because
no,
they know how to work the system, but it hurts us, and it's like that's why I don't trust our government at all. They're not for us.
Well, like I said, it doesn't help any when you got a government that's bipolar and can't decide one thing was good for everybody and is consistent with policy. It keeps changing their mind, flip-flopping, and that's really what it comes down to. And it's not just the U.S. government, although being an American, we see more of the American government problem of flip-flopping. But there, of course, I'm sure other countries are doing the same thing, where one day we're rolling out the red carpet for illegals, and the next day we're putting on a bed of nails. You know, I think that there has to be a consistency in policy across the board. You know, whatever is being done. You know, I don't think we should have this flip-flopping between these two different policies because it confuses everybody.
Well, I think everybody on benefits should be doing government jobs to earn their benefits, like picking up the garbage, cleaning up the roads.
That's not a bad idea, Tiger. I
Do
like
all the
Connecticut
government
used
jobs
to have
that
something
need
called
people.
workfare. Well, unfortunately, they took away workfare. So, because the unions didn't like the fact that Connecticut basically was hiring the scabs to do the job that the unions were doing. That's the public panel, yeah. That's not the private one. Skunk, I don't understand where that question even fits into this topic. People's feelings getting hurt these days because U.S. givers who were always concerned with others' needs and were always accommodating to everyone are willing to set boundaries, limit access, and say no. We have to now. We're no longer the economy that we used to be. Okay, it's Red Form's coming on the panel. Okay, go ahead, Red. How you doing?
Morning, Red.
Okay, Andrew's coming on the public one. Good morning. How you doing, Andrew?
Hey Michelle, I'm doing fine. How's everyone else?
Morning. How you feeling today? You got your stitches out, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I've finally got them out, so I'm feeling a little bit more free.
Red Form's coming over to your panel. Okay, let him on here.
How
so
you feeling?
It's pretty good. I thought the stitches coming out would actually been pretty painful, but she was like, "Don't be such a wimp," and she was just like, "Okay, they're gone."
She told you don't be a wimp. Yeah.
Oh, Red Foreman's showing a bit of a sexy guy there.
Bad. Staples hurt a little bit worse.
Yeah, I've been told that. Yeah. How you doing, Tiger and Leo? Anyway, how's your?
I'm great, thanks.
Your day going
I'm good.
far?
My ears are ringing. Well, did you answer them yet?
Sorry. I missed that part. Maybe that's a good thing.
Or did you send them to the answering machine instead?
Well, Michelle's full of them today. Boom, boom.
Yeah, I see that. It's very cold, Michelle. It's very snowy just now, so it was good to get back in.
Yeah, we might be getting some snow tomorrow. Right now, the temperature is dropped because it's very windy outside and very blustery.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting a lot of wind today.
Yeah, well tomorrow is not going to be warm. Like tomorrow's going to be a high of 2. And then it's going to be 40% chance to snow. So the snow you guys are getting, Michigan's coming to Connecticut.
Yeah, Andrew, I read that England's going to get battered. What's going on?
Yeah, 100-mile-an-hour winds.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Really bad. Yeah. They're saying it could be the worst storm in 30 years down there.
Oh my God! You better tie your shit down.
Oh no, I'm okay up here. We're lucky. We've just got a bit of snow. We haven't got the winds. We've just got the cold air. They've got the mild air, but they've also got the extreme winds that are coming in from the west. So it's
right now we got the extreme winds. We're getting a real blowjob over here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the same down there too. Yeah, but they're saying, as I said, it could be the worst storm in 30 years down in the southwest, and eventually it'll hit London as well when it moves eastwards.
Yeah.
You know. So hopefully they're okay. You know. At least
when
up
you
here,
coming
it's
to
just
America,
a bit
Andrew?
Very soon. Well, soonish. As soon as I can get proper time off, because what's happening is I've got my auntie. She's actually getting married again for the second time, and she hasn't seen me for like a couple of years. So as soon as that's all sorted out, I'm going over. I'm coming over to New York State.
All right. Well, I'm not far from there. I could pop over and see you.
It's a place called Syracuse.
He's upstate.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
How would you and Skynet ever like to come over and pay me a visit sometime, Andrew?
Oh God, Michelle, there's only so much I could do in the space of a few weeks. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing my
It won't take you long
cousins
to fly
again.
over there to Michelle. Actually, it's not that far from Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, where I'm going is pretty close to, like, last time I was over in the US was in Buffalo, which is near the Canadian border. I've been to Buffalo many times, but I've got family there as well. But they've since moved down to Syracuse, so and I've been there also. So I'm looking forward to just getting away from here. To be honest, I mean, even a trip to Leicester would be nice to get away from this place. But I'm looking forward to it, definitely.
Well, what about a trip to Winston?
Trip to Winston. I don't know, Michelle. I've got to fit in a few things, and then so we'll see.
We'll
We'll
have to
see
see
what
if he
happens.
can work you in there, Michelle. You can't make any promises.
Yeah, I know.
But either way, I'm just I'm looking.
You can do it in 3.5 hours in a car. unless I've typed in the
Yeah,
wrong thing.
I was talking to somebody about this because somebody else wanted me to visit them when I'm over, and I was thinking, oh, it'll be a case of just like a little quick journey in a rented car or something. But then when I seen how far it was, I was like, okay, nah, the hell with that. It's fine if you've got somebody else in the passenger seat with you who can
Well,
take
3.5
over
hours ain't
driving.
bad. You're English,
No,
I
it's
forget.
not. No, it's
We
not too bad
moan
at all.
about things like 3.5 hours,
Yeah,
but
see,
once you live in America, 3.5 hours isn't a lot.
Yeah,
yeah, and I like to
that is so
drive,
true.
you know. That's nothing.
The first time I ever
So
realised that when I was over in Ontario, and I remember one of my cousins, Kathleen, and she said to me, "Oh, we're just going to go down for a little trip," and she was like, "Oh, it's about 3 hours away." I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "That's miles away." She's like, "That is nothing. That is nothing. Bear in mind, you're in a massive country. It's not like the UK where 3 hours seems like." That would take you down to from here. It would probably take you down to like Carlisle or something.
Yeah, I used to think that, but I've changed my view since living here.
I can't believe it. Yeah. Yeah, anything to get away from here. It'll be so good. But I was thinking to myself, if you went over there, is March and April can still be quite. I mean, March and April are cold here. Is it cold in general where you are, Michelle?
Well, we had a nice warm day yesterday. It was like about 14 degrees yesterday. But today is only 2 degrees.
Nice. Wow.
So that was
like 2
yesterday, though.
degrees now.
Today's 2 degrees, and there's a major blow job going on.
Okay.
So 3.5 hours is like going to Mexico, China, or Canada.
That's for New England.
Most every place in New England is pretty close, especially if you're in a centralized New England area like Massachusetts. It's southern New England going to Maine takes about 3 to 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think I'll have to rent a car. I mean, I'm sure I can get a hold of one, from one of them lot. But
all right, someone's dinging in the other panel. Let me go check it. All right, it's Paul. Okay. Good morning, Paul. How are you doing?
Don't sound so disappointed.
Okay, I'm on the good one. All right, what's up?
How you doing, Paul?
Not much. We're just talking generally about traveling.
Yeah, I heard blowjobs and immediately wanted to come on.
Yeah, Michelle's giving out blowjobs.
Fuck yeah, Michelle. I'll take 2.
Michelle, how can you refuse an offer like that?
3.5 hours, so give me the Philadelphia.
How could I refuse an offer like that? Shit. I love the wind. I love blowjobs.
Oh, by the way, Stan, how long does it take you to get to Hoboken, New Jersey to go to Carlos Bakery?
Michelle wants some fucking, she wants some bread. Fresh baked bread.
Say 24 hours, Stan.
Yeah, cake boss. God, I'd love to get some Carlos Bakery cannolis.
I thought you were trying to lose
Tiger,
weight.
Sorry.
No. She said she'd love them. She said she wasn't gonna get them and eat them. She would just love them, All right, Michelle. It's just a thought.
You can bet they would be eaten.
Michelle, you go to McDonald's last night? Did you make it to Mickey D's yesterday, Michelle? You said you were gonna, or the soup kitchen?
I didn't go to the soup kitchen yesterday. I didn't even go to McDonald's because I'm saving my money. So I went to soup. I went to Cumbies instead and grabbed some munchies.
Fair enough.
It's okay.
But because I'm saving my money for an upcoming project, which I want to do. So that's the difference between me and some other people is that I'm putting money aside for that. I'm not blowing.
What's your project?
I would have put 32 gigabytes in my memory in my computer.
See, I knew you were getting that RAM instead of moving. I told you.
That's only $40. No, 49.
I know. I'm just
49.
giving you shit. You got that money right now, Michelle. You made that this week already.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, YouTube didn't pay me yet. So
Oh shit.
you have to make at least a minimum of $100 a month to get paid. So
I was going to ask you that, Michelle. Do YouTube pay monthly, or how does it work?
You have to make a certain amount, and then they'll pay you monthly. You have to make $100.
I get paid on the 22nd. Okay,
Right.
and if there's not $100 in my account by bill day, I don't get paid. It just rolls over to next month until. So maybe around February 22nd, I might get a check for about.
Cheers, buddy.
Maybe about $100 and change. That's about it this month. That's not far from now, Michelle.
$100 you didn't have before,
That's in like 3 days. Yeah.
Right.
So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, Michelle, Tiger I was mentioning something to Tiger because she will be aware of this. In this country, when there's people out there working like sometimes 60, 50 hours a week, and there's people on the dole, and they've got everything. They've got everything in their house. They've got like 3 cars and stuff like that. All the best of technology and TVs and everything in their house, and they don't have to do anything. And they can literally just say, "Oh, I've got mental issues. I've got this, that, and the next thing." But everyone, in my opinion, has those sort of issues.
I agree.
They're
Yeah,
making
but
a
at the
society
same
so
time,
unfair.
just like the same time, just like in the United States, you got others on disability that really don't got that at all. It's not because they can't. Maybe they're not economically savvy, or they don't really understand that there are loopholes that you can use to make a living. But there are people, for example, I don't know what the WPA in the UK pays, but I can tell you the average person on disability in the United States makes about $800 a month.
Wow. Okay.
They
really?
don't have the money really to pay for an apartment in Connecticut, because depending on the place you go to, that's going to be your whole check right there.
It was different in England. In England, they pay your rent money. They pay.
Yes.
Don't they pay part of your bills?
Your council
and then
tax
you get a
and
check. Yeah, you
that
don't
sort of
pay
thing,
any
yeah.
of that, and then you get a
Right.
check, which is for food and
For the rest of it, yes, yeah, the food
Yeah.
and things like that, and yeah.
You literally have nothing to worry
think-
about.
no.
That's a great deal.
It isn't, Paul, because the thing is,
for
it
those
doesn't
who don't
really
take
encourage
advantage.
people to start.
Yeah.
Because if, say, you get some government down the line that suddenly decides to tighten up everything, which hopefully will happen one day, they're not being encouraged to actually go out there and do it for themselves,
Yeah. Fair enough.
So when that time comes, they're like, they're going to be like, "Oh, what happened to my widescreen TV? What happened to my 3 cars in the drive?" Type of thing.
Yeah. Turns people on the lazy
It's never
bones.
happened
is all
yet,
that's
so-
doing. Bunch of lazy
Sorry?
bones. So just
Yeah, I
turns
used to
people
know
on-
someone.
No,
I used to know
hear you,
someone
sorry.
that rented a flat.
I mean, because
And then-
even Scottish Stacy told me that even if I went to the UK, she said, like, if you ever became a UK resident, the WPA, would make sure that you get the care that you need to help you with your physical needs. They would make sure that you have.
Right.
We're in the United States. You
think-
don't get any of that. You got to hire.
There is a thing. There's a thing here called carers allowance. If you had a carer, or you're a carer for somebody, you would get paid money.
Yeah,
to
say
care
I
for
was
that
your
person.
carer, I'd get paid money.
Right.
Yeah, we have that here.
That's-
We have
yeah.
that here.
Okay.
It's called caregiver.
Yeah,
Right.
you have to apply for it. So, if you're like, so if Michelle had, if she has it for Ed, and they approved it, they would have, they would pay her money.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. So, could Ed apply to be a caregiver, or would he fit into the category?
He can't
of
take
that?
care of himself, Andrew.
I
let
mean,
alone
yeah, he
another
could
person.
apply. Yeah, I mean,
That's a
to be
good
honest, he
point.
could apply, and depending on his caseworker, he may get it. That's how it works
Mhm.
here. They don't look into things thoroughly enough. They either
Right.
deny you or they approve you, and then
Approve
you
you,
got to
yeah.
fight it
Yeah.
from there.
Mhm.
They need more investigation going on
The-
with things.
Absolutely. Yeah, they should do. Because
Michelle
anybody
could
could be
have
applying
gotten
for it,
free
couldn't they?
rent when FC was trying to help her, but she chose to remain where she is. And
That's true.
that's
That's
true,
true.
but then again, we've already went through that. But see, now, the problem in Connecticut is you're allowed to charge 2 months' rent as a security deposit.
Yeah, Michelle, your 2 month rent would have been like $400 if you were on subsidized living. I mean, that really wouldn't be a problem for you.
Yeah,
Considering
if
you
that.
get like 3,000, considering
Take
you
that
get like
to your dad.
$1,500 a month, I'm sure you could pay your security deposit and rent, no problem, Michelle. Can't use that as an excuse on that one, Michelle. Sorry.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
subsidized housing, Michelle, is just giving you a place to live and then giving you your funds so that you can live like a normal person. Like so Ed only gets $800. It would be more like he would be, lower class where he's able to afford things. So, I mean, it's
I hear you,
a
Gianni.
good
Yeah, I hear
program.
you, Gianni.
And how long do you think you're going to be able to walk down them
is less
steps,
than the
Michelle?
working poor make. I mean, if you're working 40 hours a week, just taking the math into consideration. Okay, 40 hours a week. If you make $210 a week, that's $7 an hour. No, wait, actually, no, 6 times 40. No, that's still too much. 5 times 40. Okay, $5 an hour. And there are still some states that do provide that as a minimum wage. That's $200 a month. Then that's before taxes. Obviously, we'll assume that you are single too, and you're not paying taxes, okay, on your W-2s. That means you're paying your $800 a month rent. Again, you don't, except the difference is you can work overtime, you can, they don't penalize you for working overtime. Your employer doesn't go to you and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle, but because you worked overtime for 3 weeks, I'm sorry, I have to cut your check." No, that's not the way it works in the capitalistic industry. However, it doesn't mean that they're going to want to give you overtime for 3 weeks of work. But the point is that there's an incentive to do more. But when you're on SSI, not SSDI, SSI, every dollar you make, they take 50 cents away from your check.
Okay.
So if you work that same job, for this example, $800, they're going to go ahead and they're going to go, well, look at the last 3 months of pay stubs. We're going to only pay you $400, and you are going to get the $800 from your job. They say it's $1,200.
So, Michelle, by that logic, are you saying that working part-time would not be viable at all for anyone in there?
Right. And the thing is in my case, every time I did that, I kept getting socked an overpayment saying, "Oh, sorry to say your Social Security paid you too much." What? And that was because of bureaucracy, where my employer didn't submit the pay stubs from 3 months ago because of policies and confusion in the company. And I was getting slammed with overpayments, saying that Social Security says, "Come on, we want you to pay us back the $400."
Good music to pair with it. Mm-hmm.
And it's just stupid. And that's the whole reason why a lot of people on SSI refuse to work. But
yeah,
I'm on SSD now,
well,
which is different. SSD allows me to work. I don't have to report my monthly earnings to Social Security. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to be filing taxes. I know people on SSDI, they say I refuse to file taxes. Well, there's an incentive to file your taxes. It's called the Adult Earned Income Tax Credit, or the EITC. So, there's no reason
Michelle,
why you should...
Sorry to interrupt you. Are you on the higher end of the scale? If that makes sense?
I'm on the higher end of the scale. I'm very fortunate that way because of my father's work history and my work history together. Mm-hmm. But the majority of people in SSI, SSD are only getting about $850 a month. In the lower trenches. And those people don't know what they're supposed to do. They're the ones that are really getting put between a rock and a hard place.
So if you're having to pay your own rent on top of that,
if
that's
I was
not
to pay
leaving
the
you with
rent
much money.
the full $800 a month for this apartment, I would only have $50 a month left over for cat food and utilities.
Oh, okay. Shit, I didn't realize that, to be honest.
And
well, Jimmy's scamming you guys.
And then you would have to try to
Yeah,
get
he
assistance
is,
from the utility company to provide for your electric bill.
Yeah, Michelle, Jimmy, he's got his bread buttered on both sides by the sound of things, I think you could probably get somewhere else and have such an easier, not an easier time, but a better, in terms of financial.
Yeah,
you're probably better off.
Michelle's just comfortable there. She's been there for a while. Moving to her is a lot, so she's gonna come up with every excuse not to move.
I've been here for about 14 years, actually.
It's understandable, but
But you won't be able to do them stairs for
the
much
year
longer.
my dad died is when I moved here, so.
Yeah.
My
Like, if
landlord,
you could get somewhere,
my landlord
sorry,
can't do
interrupt,
Section 8 anymore because he got into a shouting match with the Section 8 inspector, and they will not work with him anymore on any of his properties.
See, I know, Michelle, I know how hard it is to move from somewhere you've been staying for a long time. But once you're there and settled, and then you would realize, thinking, "Oh, why didn't I do this years ago?"
Right.
Well, I know Tyler Kennedy's offered me an opportunity to move in with her. I don't know how that would work. I mean, it's possible. But like Krista said, I would kind of miss having you around as a friend because you would be so far away.
Well, I mean, what do you got holding you there, Michelle?
Do I have what?
The rent. The fact that she can't come up with rent. Yeah, what's holding you in that apartment, Michelle? What's stopping you?
I was going to say that, yeah.
The dead baby Jesus head?
No. It's just that in Connecticut you're allowed to charge 2 months' rent as a security.
Yeah, not everywhere does it do that, though,
So
Michelle. You're allowed to, but not everywhere does that, though. You're focused in on that security.
And then
if you really wanted to move, Michelle,
and then the other thing that's also holding me back is the fact is that I still would have to hire movers to take the stuff.
No, you wouldn't, Michelle. We have already been over this. People said they would help you already. You don't
right, I understand that.
Then why do you bring that up? Why do you say you need to hire movers?
I'm not bringing it up specifically about me. I'm bringing it up in general about the fact that the system.
Well, we're talking about you, Michelle. We're not talking about in general. We're talking about.
Well, I'm going to keep it in general because the average person on disability doesn't make enough money to even afford to move.
Yeah, but we're not worried about them. We don't.
Right, we're talking about you, Michelle. You make $1,400 a month. You could easily just save some money up and move. I mean. We're talking about you here, Michelle. You make double of what the average people make. You're literally making 2 times of what an average person makes.
Yes, and by the way, Stan, some people even sell their junk in prostitution too. So
you've got plenty of money, Michelle. You just got to budget and spend it, or you just got to budget and save it. You've got plenty of money, Michelle.
I'm saving my money.
You don't need to do this YouTube shit to survive.
Yeah, Michelle, what are you saving your money for?
To survive, you've got plenty of money to begin with.
Yeah, it all comes down to your priorities. Is it more important for you to be in a safe place, someplace that you're comfortable, or is it more important to get a video card? You got to think about certain things like that.
How many times a month does Michelle buy a video card?
I'm not. I just use that as an example.
Well, look how long it took you to get it, though, Michelle.
Michelle bought a video card. She did not buy 15 video cards.
Well,
she doesn't buy. She's not on the video card of the month club.
All right. Well, here's one. Is it more important to have a safe place to live? Save up or get your hair done. I mean, you gotta prioritize. You know,
Michelle
nobody's saying
did
you can't do what
prioritize.
you
That's
want,
one of the
but
reasons why she only bought the one card after she researched it to death. Yeah.
well, you know, we know, Michelle,
Well, you
that
didn't
nobody's
even
going
need
to
the card,
force you to
Michelle.
do what you want to do. But unfortunately,
You
what's
didn't
going to
even need it.
happen is you're going to be forced when something happens. And then you're going to lose all your shit. And that's what we're trying to stop. And you can handle those stairs now, but what happens if you have a bad day and you fall down those 3 flights of stairs? Then you're in a nursing home for 6 months to a year.
Or the rest of your life.
Poor
For the rest of
Rusty.
your life.
Yeah, true.
Who's going to take care of Rusty?
Yeah, Rusty is a problem because we have to find someone who's going to take care of Rusty. And I don't
They
really
can take
know.
cats, yeah, or dogs, or whatever. Yeah.
I
Mel's
mean,
never
like,
gonna move. I'm telling you.
well,
guys.
actually, I did talk to Krista about that. And just as a backup, she said she could take care of Rusty for a while, come over and feed him and things like that. If I go on a trip or
Right.
something.
But if you're in a nursing home, Michelle, if you get into an accident, your money goes towards that nursing home, some of it anyway. Who's going to pay your rent? You know, you got someone to take care of Rusty, but what about your computer stuff? What about all your personal possessions? You'll lose it.
I agree with
'Cause
you.
Jimmy
I
won't-
know.
Yeah, Jimmy won't save that shit for you. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
I was ready to kick her
He's
out
a
of the
shark,
apartment.
Michelle.
She,
the highest
he would
dollar.
probably just save the stuff and Michelle keeps forking out the $800 a month rent.
How are you gonna pay the $800 a month rent when that money's going towards a nursing home, Michelle?
Yeah.
Well, that's
How are you gonna do that?
That's exactly
Good
what
point,
Michelle's
Michelle.
was why she never got the knee surgery because that reason right there. She never couldn't afford
Well,
the
again,
nursing.
insurance would help you with that if you got the insurance, Michelle. That would be taken.
Do you know how
care of
expensive
for you
bronze
by
care
the
insurance from Obamacare is? It's not cheap. And by the way, Medicare is not
I'm
even
listening
is
to
good,
music,
not
not
even as
excuses.
good, even at the same price. But even bronze insurance isn't that great either. I looked into it a little.
Michelle, is there no way you can go to some sort of? I mean, it doesn't have to be a palace. It could just be a room in itself, if that makes sense. That you can have Rusty and you can have yourself and have all your equipment there and then.
Well, there
and
are
then-
some rooms,
which is
but
much
they're not
cheaper.
really that affordable. They're $600 a month in my area.
It's cheaper than
Yeah,
what
but
you're paying in rent right now.
Yeah, I was
Right.
just gonna
And
say,
are they on the bottom floor? You know, that's what you got to look for.
Yeah.
It'd be so
Or
much
someone with
beneficial
an
for you,
elevator, at
Michelle.
least,
Much
right?
more beneficial, I should say.
Right.
Sorry.
That's
And
the way to
honestly,
do
as
it.
I said earlier on, you'd probably be
Jimmy
once you got
can
into a
evict
place
you
like
in
that.
30 days, anytime, and your unnecessarily video card will be out in the street.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
well, we know that, but right now, I think the problem right now is that it is possible. I mean, because Jimmy's health is declining. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, but
But
here's
the
another
point
point. Say
is
Jimmy's
still.
health does decline.
Hold on a
and
minute. Let me
see
finish.
Ed-
Let me finish.
Okay, sorry.
Let me
Yeah.
finish.
No problem.
Let me finish.
I'm not the only
Let me
one in
finish,
this
Andrew.
building that's in that boat. I can tell you. I can tell you
Okay,
there are
I'm done.
families here in this building that are also struggling, working families that are trying to pay, for the kids' needs, their cars and everything. And they just moved here because it was affordable. The problem is that the security
Yeah,
deposits just are really hard to get
Have you
paid.
got the other one?
Connecticut used to
Yeah.
offer the guaranteed security deposit program, or the GSD, but not all landlords want to deal with it because of the bureaucracy.
Okay.
Why don't you do your renter rebate anymore, Michelle? You used to do renter rebate every year. You don't even do that anymore.
I didn't do renters rebate last year because I got the stimulus check instead.
Yeah.
Because the renters
Oh, Red
rebate,
loves that
if I
word.
was to get it, I wouldn't have gotten it until October.
You should be lucky, Michelle. I didn't even get any stimulus checks.
Yeah, you did. I thought you did.
Oh, like one for like $400.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, but I told you what to do that.
Well, right now, some states are offering a stimulus check for the state residents, but Connecticut's
want
not
free
one of them
money,
as
that's
far as
fine.
I can see.
Take it to Dad. Take it to
Just
Dad.
gonna rob an old lady for theirs.
Yes.
Fuck it. Rob Tiger Kitty for her check. Her stimulus.
What fucking
She's
church?
coming out of the church. Paddling down the street. What do you want from me? Good day, governor.
Is that your English voice?
Good day there. My name is Ian. Ian. They call me Ian. They don't say Ian. They say Ian. Good day, governor. My name's Ian. What's to your trumpets?
Yeah, Gianni. Actually, Gianni's saying
I'm gonna ask you guys that from the UK. What's like a crumpet and what's a cubby? Like people eat tea
Oh, a
and
crumpet
cubbies.
is gorgeous. Gorgeous,
what is
gorgeous,
that?
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Oh, isn't a crumpet like a croissant?
Like a
No,
pastry?
no. They got
No,
holes
it's like
in
a
them.
pancake.
Oh, so it's like a
pancake.
donut.
No, it doesn't taste like a pancake.
It's gonna game I
Is it
have
like a
heard is
donut?
that, yeah,
it is.
free houses for the poor.
I'm gonna look it up.
But I mean, that's through urban
Really?
homesteading
You'll like it, Paul.
programs, right?
You'll like
That's through the urban homesteading programs. Because I've heard that some cities offer urban
What's like an
homesteading.
English crumpet? English.
But understanding that you fix up the house and you stay there for a time, and then the house is yours.
English crumpet. Ugh.
They're gorgeous. And you smother them with butter.
Oh, that does
Oh.
look
And jam.
good.
And
That's one
jam.
picture I
And
looked
jam
at. It has
tiger.
a vat of butter on it right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that does
They've
look
got a unique taste. I can't think of anything. I
Would
guess,
you,
Do
is
you
it
like
a
Scotland? Do you like
dessert? Is
Scotland's
it a breakfast?
tiger?
no, you just eat them anytime. But
Eat them
yeah, you
anytime.
can eat them for breakfast.
Yeah.
But I'll eat them
Exactly, you can have
anytime.
anything. Yeah, absolutely.
What about an English cubby? What is a cubby?
I
Isn't
don't know
that
what
a
a
roll?
cubby is. Never heard of
I
that.
think that's
I've
a
never
roll.
heard of that expression.
It's just a roll. Yeah, a crumpet looks good.
A crumpet is nice. Yeah.
Looks good.
Like back in the olden days, they would say stuff like, if you wanted a bit of crumpet, that you wanted a bit of skirt or,
Yeah.
a woman
Yeah.
or something. So it's
A
probably
cubby.
on PC down nowadays. That's probably why I've not really heard so much of it said now.
Well, from what I've seen about what I've heard about crumpets, basically, they're just like English muffins, but they're toasted on the outside, not on the inside.
It
So
They
looks
don't
better.
taste like
It
an
looks
English
better
muffin.
than an English muffin.
No,
No,
they're much better
exactly.
than an
Yeah,
English
it looks
muffin.
better than an
They're
English
like
muffin.
spongy, aren't they? I
They are
can't
spongy.
explain
Yes,
it.
that's exactly how they
yeah,
are. Yeah,
English
they're
Oh,
very
muffins.
and the
spongy
butter goes
inside.
in all the holes.
Shall we see what they're serving up at the open door today, Michelle?
Yeah, let
See
me
if you wanna
guess.
go. See if you want to go get some more
Let me guess.
today.
Let me guess.
No, you can call 'em, but I don't know. It's kind of
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
I'm gonna say meatloaf.
But you don't feel
Oh
like taking
no,
the
that's a
trip today,
bit
Michelle?
different. No, I wouldn't say they're quite like that.
You don't feel like going for a walk today, Michelle?
Stan,
Not cold, but
what city, what towns in Connecticut offer urban homesteading programs?
I'll call it an English bin.
Because I know that, yes, I do know that some states offer urban homesteading programs to fix
Good
up.
day there, Governor. How you doing today?
Good day, mate.
You know what?
How
I
you
got
doing?
something came up in a little bit, and someone bought me some ABC pizza. Yeah.
You
what
sound
what-
like a bloody Aussie, mate.
fish tacos today.
Ooh.
I'm allergic to fish. All right. He said me yesterday. He recognized my voice. Oh.
You're
Oh,
slippery.
man, I you
I
know what?
don't-
I failed
I
you guys
have
because I could have
no
told
idea,
them.
guys. I really don't have plan B right now. I'm looking into putting money aside. That's what I'm trying to do.
For video, for RAM, we know, Michelle.
Fish
Yeah,
taco,
Stan.
yuck.
I mean,
Um,
Tiger
yourself.
Kitty's even
Still got a
offered
point,
me
Michelle, I'm
opportunity to move in with her in one of her 6 bedrooms of her house.
I would jump on that immediately, Michelle.
I would,
You
I would
remember
put you in
that,
the
Tiger.
basement,
I
actually.
would fucking make her sign a contract and just take advantage of that immediately, Michelle. How could you want to stay in Winstead in that 1-bedroom apartment with Ed when you've got a big, beautiful house with cats and dogs?
But
and
I
your own
know
cat?
that, but like I said, I
Jump on
haven't
that right now.
actually met Tiger Kitty in person yet. So that's
I don't
one
give a
reason why
fuck.
she wants to come up here. That's why.
I've got
Um,
one dog, not
You're
two
trying to
dogs.
tell me that Tiger Kitty could be any worse than Ed?
I was gonna say
Uh,
Tiger.
I-
You
I
know,
mean, I've never met
Ed
like,
is.
these guys are.
I've never met Tiger Kitty or Ed, but I 100% would rather live with Tiger Kitty.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah, that's
can have our space apart. We wouldn't,
Yeah.
be on top of each other all the time.
You
It'd
never
be
know.
a,
Should we demand you to get
it's not like
beer
a
for
1-bedroom apartment.
all of
Yeah, I would. definitely take that offer.
Michelle,
like immediately.
get down those stairs. Get me my bloody bear. I can't see Tiger doing that to you.
Michelle, go to Spencer and get me my weed.
Well, I know that the state of
Paul. Yeah, but
I know the state of Kansas, actually in the state of Missouri, both are offering similar programs to encourage people to move into the areas. The state of Missouri is offering people the option to telecommute into, if they want to move into a community, they will get housing for a lower price. In the state of Kansas, because there's so much land, they're saying, like, if you move to Kansas, build a house there, you get the land for free in some towns.
Good deal.
The only caveat is Kansas is pretty rural, so.
Michelle, you'd love that. That's like you always talk about. You want to live in the country off the grid. That sounds like a great place for you.
Yeah.
No, she needs to be near things like.
You go to Lawrence, Kansas. That's real nice.
Yeah, but she needs to be. Tiger was saying she needs to be near things like.
Yeah, of
some
course,
sort
of course.
Shop or
I know.
something, you know.
Just being silly. Michelle definitely needs like some type of city life, transportation, public transportation.
Yeah.
You know, things in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to.
100%.
But then again, I suppose the state you're in, Michelle.
Because, I mean, I have to agree with you on that, because we're talking about the sticks here, these little tiny towns, and they're like...
Yeah, but Michelle, let me finish, please. You said that to me earlier on. I'm asking you to do the same for me. It's you're in a big state, obviously. Now, I presume the rules apply to the whole state?
Yeah.
For what? The rules for what?
For living... For housing, for anything like that, you know. Michelle, there must be plenty of places there that are better than that where you're staying just now, which are cheaper as well.
Well, Connecticut seems to be kind of small enough that pretty much Connecticut laws pretty much apply to all the towns, but in a larger state like Kansas, it's up to the counties.
Talk about fucking Kansas.
Those are like your councils. They're like the county government
off topic here.
Is going to be have their own
Andrew
policies.
was asking about Connecticut.
Yeah, I was talking about your state you're in just now, Michelle.
Well, our state is pretty much consistent with policies across the board.
Okay. But there must be a lot more options out there if you only look, you know, and just... You've got plenty of help that is out there from people on the channel and people trying to help you out. And trust them, Michelle. They're there for your benefit. You know.
The one person I think seems to have a pretty good pulse on the situation is Stan, and even he said he doesn't even personally know the urban homesteading programs, if they exist in Connecticut, or which towns are doing it.
Okay.
Alaska, yeah, Alaska is offering something, but it's definitely not what Ed wants. It's too cold, too expensive.
But it's what you want, Michelle. Never mind
What's
Ed.
it got to do with Ed?
I mean,
Yeah, Ed moving to Florida. What do we care about Ed?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Oh, I was going to move to Alaska. That was my plans. But the problem is since I have to go on the Alaskan-Canadian highway, I need a passport. So
you do need a passport to Alaska, surely.
Because I have to go through Canada to get to Alaska.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
You could. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
sure parts of Detroit are nice, but there are parts of Detroit that are absolutely a war zone.
Not at all. Not at all.
Just like anywhere else.
I
Michelle,
want
to
live
be
in
honest.
Detroit. And
Is
for
that
someone
bad
like
for
you,
you?
Michelle, I wouldn't recommend someplace like that. It's too big of a city. There's too much crime.
Right. And that's just
Yeah,
it. You gotta find the Goldilocks location. Yeah, since I grew up in the country anyway, I don't really want to live in a major city. Even Torrington was bad for me because I really was emotionally so homesick for Winston even when I was living in Torrington. Too many houses, too close together. And So when the opportunity came here to move back to Winston, I took it because it was like that's where I grew up. It's a small town. It still has access to some public transit. You know, the neighbors not smelling your armpits. You know, constantly getting in your
Right.
business, telling you, "Oh, you can't do this, can't do that."
Yeah, but Winstead's. It sounds like it is probably quite similar, though. It's probably quite. The people must know you, you know, from being on YouTube and just
Population
use a
density,
person.
Winston's a
you
lot
know?
lower than Torrington.
Okay.
Yeah, Michelle, I think, lives in a kind of a villagey area. She has to get the bus to go
Okay.
anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even think you have a supermarket, do you? Just Cumberland Farms, which is a gas station.
We have a grocery store. It's right out of town called Stop and Shop. Dollar General, Dollar Tree. Ugh. If you want to go to Torrington, you can go to Aldi's, Walmart, Stop and Shop again. So
I love Aldi's.
So
Yep, same. You can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
I can get like European stuff in Aldi's.
Yeah, Tiger. I got a shop from Iceland's. You remember Iceland's?
Yeah. Freezer
And
company.
yeah, pretty much. But what they've been doing now, they've been reducing the sizes of things to extremely low levels. Like, for example, a month ago, I could buy something that was, say, I don't know, larger, basically. And then suddenly, the next month, it's now down to, like, half the
I
size.
actually didn't
with
even
same
go to
price,
McDonald's except with Krista this month. We both got a coffee. We didn't even eat lunch at at McDonald's this month.
Do you cook, Michelle? I've never asked you this before. Do you actually cook? Do you cook meals?
Sometimes. Usually I just usually throw it in the oven. This is faster.
Yeah. Because sometimes cooking things from scratch can actually be cheaper than buying like ready meals all the time and stuff like that. And I know I'm guilty of that myself, for sure. You know, I know I am. And then when I go back to sort of making regular meals like for myself, say I'm on nights or something like that, I'll make like meals for myself, and it's basically sandwiches. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing extravagant, but
yeah,
but it is
pretty
cheaper in
much.
the long run, I find, you know.
Do you know Americans don't butter their bread?
They don't?
In other words, we need to eat versus we
These people need
eat
educated,
to
Tiger.
eat.
That's all I'm
In other
going to
words,
say.
for us, you know, and I think it's very common for a lot of single people. You
I actually
need to
didn't know
eat,
that.
so you don't really get into a lot of fancy food. Whereas, if you are a person that's highly social, food also becomes a gathering point around the meal. That's not me. I don't really got too many people to socialize with. So if I do socialize with people, then lunches can get a little more extravagant. But usually it's
Gary,
just pretty
Indiana.
quick and easy. Throw it together, eat it, and then go to bed.
Hold
pretty
on.
much.
Isn't Gary, Indiana, where the Jacksons were from? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
They're from Hollywood.
Not
Yeah,
where
but I
they
don't think they were
originated.
from
No, I
originally.
did not
think they
call
were from the
cemetery yet.
Midwest.
I will have to get to it. I will get to it.
What are you calling them for?
I'm surprised that the gravesite information you found doesn't actually show what the plot number is.
Shell, your dad's probably not even buried there.
I don't know.
They just don't-
Stan
yeah.
said the report said he was buried there. But that's a good question, because I know my sister's not buried there. She's buried in Armenia, New York.
Did you not go to his funeral, Michelle?
No, I did not go to his funeral. My mom refused to take me. So
Jesus Christ. In my hallway. Loud as fuck.
I'm not making excuses for gluttony. I don't even eat that much. Really. I've been working on that too to get back into the slimmer state. And I know I have lost some weight in my face and in my hips, so.
Do you feel better for it, Michelle?
Yeah, I do. I do feel better for
That's
it.
a good thing. That's a good thing.
But I'll be honest, some days I'm still tired.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's specifically because of the food or because of the everyday monotony that I go through. But I noticed that my weight's slowly coming down.
Well, Michelle, you're not fat.
I'm not
you're
really
hardly
fat. I got a little bit of a belly, but yeah.
That's like somebody saying to me, I'm fat, so that's ridiculous. You're not fat at all. You look
I
fine,
do got
but
a double chin. That's true, and I do got a belly on me. But that doesn't help any when you've been in a pandemic for 2 years and you're like,
no, of course not. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. Yeah.
I'm glad
that
many states are starting to give up on the lockdowns and things like that. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Michelle, when is the live tomorrow night? I mean, where? Have you decided if it's going to be Twitch or is it going to be YouTube?
Well, if I go by the stats, it says ideally it should be on YouTube, or it can be a simulcast between YouTube and Twitch. Some people want YouTube exclusivity, but I kind of want to have the Twitch in there too because I need to grow my Twitch channel also.
So you're going to do both?
I really have.
I'm going to do both, yeah. Like we're doing
Well,
right now
here's a
in the
good
morning show.
question, Michelle. Andrew's here, and Andrew doesn't come on your Twitch. So, Andrew, why haven't you joined Michelle's Twitch?
I have been on it, but I haven't actually.
He actually has Tiger Kitty.
Oh, okay.
He's on Twitch.
To Andrew. To be fair to Andrew, he has.
Yeah. The only thing I haven't done is actually apply to it, if that makes sense. See, I've never been into Twitch. I didn't really know about Twitch until recently, so.
Surprisingly, Andrew, considering that you're a gamer.
Well, one person pointed out is that Michelle. They asked me. They said, "Is of all your links below your page is your PayPal me in there?" And I don't think it is. I know my Patreon's in there, but I don't think my PayPal me's in there. So I'm gonna work on some of the links to add the PayPal me, and so you can see that as a way of making donations. Because no one ever talks to me on Facebook anyway. I always get friend requests from people I don't even know.
Yeah, but Michelle, you've spoken to me on Twitter, and that's the only reason I knew you were on Twitch in the first place. So people do speak to you. So you're not exactly ignored, if that makes sense,
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, like as I said, you only have 5 spaces on for outside links, so obviously one of them has to go. I mean, the Facebook one is kind of a garbage one. Nobody really talks to me on Facebook. Okay, McHenry Cruiser talks to me on Facebook.
You've got Twitter
Krista talks to me on Facebook. But on Twitter, honestly, I don't get a lot of people that make on Twitter. Other than me and I talk on Twitter and private messages.
The reason for that, Michelle, is because you probably don't go out there and talk to people on Twitter on a regular basis. And that's the way you get more people involved and stuff like that. And then they'll look at your channel and say,
don't just put your YouTube post for your YouTube channel. You got to go out there and, like some people's stuff, comment on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Facebook
it's not
is dead.
It's
I
not
don't
a
disagree with
denigration on
that.
your part, but it's just.
As for donations, well, you guys know that there's a $sign below. I think you guys know what to do with that. We have the the donate button, that still works. Patreon still works. Oh, that's something we did talk about too. What about the Patreon versus the members? Because we know the people on YouTube
Red's gonna love this, by the way.
Gee, we love the membership, but you don't really give us member exclusives, really. And yet you have a Patreon, but then there's more on your Patreon, but it's not as easy for us to go ahead and just drop a fiber in a jar. Yeah. But then again, we also have the PayPal side, too. So I'm not really sure what's the best solution.
Well, Michelle, I'm trying to send you a super chat just now, but it won't let me for some odd reason.
Yeah, me too, Michelle. I was going to give you $100 super chat. It's just not going through, though.
No, I'm serious, Paul.
I am too, and I'm in a good mood today.
Fuck off.
Actually, it should let you do super chat.
It ain't going through, though.
I mean, it should let you do super chat because super chat's on. I see the $sign, so.
Oh, have you got? No, it's okay. I know what's happened here. Never mind.
Sounds like the neighbor got her kid taken.
Matt, let me check that right now. I can tell you exactly what it does. Well, let's go ahead.
Yeah, send yourself some money, Michelle.
Because I wrote. That's what happened. It still says message not sent. Edit and try again.
Yes, I have a $sign right down here. Okay. So as long as you see a $sign, since nothing has changed, let me show you what I'm talking about, guys. Just in case you don't know what I'm talking about.
I'll donate that instead, Michelle.
Hold on a minute here. Window capture.
Oh, apparently I'm not allowed to say the words bum or spanked. How ridiculous is that? Seriously?
Andrew, you being a potty mouth.
You gotta be more creative,
All
Andrew.
right, see right here, the $sign prompt down here. I can even click on it. I can even click on this. And it says here, I can send super stickers and super chat.
And she probably won't notice anyway. So.
Thank Andrew.
Can I send myself a super sticker and super chat?
Tiger, what do you think of Michelle today?
Yeah, you can, I think.
Sorry, Paul.
Do you get any money in the till to send yourself?
Michelle, how many words do you have blanked out? I've sent Rosie the most disgusting
There we go.
message
Somebody
under the
got
sun.
working. Yay.
Yeah, someone once told me to go fuck myself and kill myself on a donation. I don't know why bum would be.
Thanks, Andrew. Much appreciated. I appreciate them.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
5 pounds is awesome. I'll take that.
5 pounds is excellent.
So you see, the point is that's the thing where the super chat and the super stickers are great because for the YouTubers, but the Twitch doesn't have that. And so what happens is it's more convoluted for Twitch because what you got to do is.
Yes, but you can also add your PayPal link into the Twitch, Michelle.
Yeah.
Once you get subscribers, you get all that stuff, Michelle. Once you become an affiliate, you get all that stuff on Twitch.
Well, right now, what we're having a hard time is getting the subscribers
Morning,
or getting the followers we need because every time people will join.
You gotta be patient, Michelle. You just gotta be patient. We've been over this. You just gotta be. Rome wasn't built in a day. Your YouTube channel wasn't built in a day. You just gotta be patient.
Right. I know that.
I've only gotten 1 follower, 2 followers this week myself. I mean,
that's one of the reasons why I think the night shows should probably remain over there. At least in part on Twitch, because otherwise people are never going to discover me.
You could do both.
Yeah, just do all your shows on both. Yeah, I would say if that's what you're trying to do.
Pretty much what we do now. Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep doing.
I'd like to say Leo made an excellent cooking video. Very nice.
Thank you.
People should all watch that.
Yeah, Michelle, you gonna do a cooking video?
That'd be great, Michelle.
Cooking stream or something.
It's not really much of a video. Unwrap a pizza from the cellophane, throw it in the oven at 350 degrees.
Do you know how to cook
minutes,
anything? Or is that the only thing you know how to make is frozen pizza? You used to cook spam and mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
and
I do
vegetables.
still.
Yeah,
Well,
you used to do
the
all
only problem
that.
with spam is it's very high in fat and salt, so it's not really a good of a choice.
Well, what do you think of frozen cheese pizza is, Michelle? It's all
I
bread
know
and
they're not
cheese.
much better.
No, that's not much better for you.
Well, of course, they can always cook it Big Clive's way. Stick 2 forks in it, and then basically stick it and plug it into the mains and let it cook for about 30 seconds. Now my spam is done.
Yeah, do a video. Yeah, anything out of the ordinary would be great.
As he was saying, Stan, I can
house.
relate to how you're feeling right now.
We can give you tons of content ideas, Michelle. You just gotta do it.
Let me get back to the chat on the screen because I'm on the wrong page here.
Get back to the chat.
No, but she misses half the chat, Paul. That's what I'm saying.
No.
I know. I know, Andrew.
You're feeling right now. So some of your chats above is very frustrating. A lot of good people trying to help.
I'm getting plugged with coffee right now. It's just crazy.
Well, I'm still going to stand behind some of what I said, which is still valid, which is that people on Social Security disability, there's two classes of them. The first class is those that exploit the system and cause harm to everybody and themselves. And then you got the other group that basically try to follow the rules and basically don't get anywhere. And then there's a third group, I guess you can call them a little bit better off, which is my group, which is we make enough that we don't really need the system as much, but still, I'm sure Lolly can send some more money to help.
Oh, come on, Lolly. Leo, what do you know? What do you know that I don't?
I think FC should interview Lolly. I'm sure she's had a near-death experience because she's back from the dead.
Yeah.
I think she'd be a great person for
She always, Paul.
Just imagine that
fucking a month, and then she came back. So she's had more than a near-death experience. She had like a vacation. Near-death vacation. Shit. There's a new movie out. I don't know if you guys saw it. Now that we got FC in chat, we got Leo here. I know you guys are interested in that stuff. I think it's called Between or In Between.
Hi, Craig. How you doing?
Coming out, or it came out. Just came out. Have you guys seen
In
it?
Between?
Yeah, it's like about like the afterlife, the in between.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody want to? No, I'll send Craig the public link. Although I did send the private
get Craig
one.
up here, Michelle.
I don't know where he is.
Get Craig up on this motherfucker. He's probably relaxing, Michelle, on the porch.
I think Lolly's
maybe getting ready to go to sleep from a hard night's work.
I don't know if he's gonna be on the porch today. It's kind of cold right now. It's really windy out there. I don't know if he's gonna be one.
If you can't, we understand.
Sitting on his patio.
Oh, that looks a good movie. The In Between.
Yeah, it's called the In Between or In Between or
The
something.
In Between.
Yeah. I'm not sure when it comes out. I figured if you guys wanted to, we could have a viewing of it or something and check it out. It looked pretty good on the commercial.
Yeah, so Tiger Kitty, did you ever send me your email?
Yeah, but they all show the best parts in the commercial.
See, Tiger Kitty, did you ever send me your email so I have it?
Michelle, you have it already. You have my email. But I haven't sent you, I will send you an email with my phone number and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I need. Send me an email with a phone number too. I can put that in my phone. And we can talk about things that we need. If we want to talk about things privately. Who is Holly? I don't know who is Holly.
Holly Molly?
Holly and
Lolly, Michelle. Lolly.
Oh, Lolly. I don't know anything about what happened to Lolly either.
No, Craig.
She's fine. Oh, sorry, Leo.
Who is Ray Dorset? I've heard that she basically is no longer in the building. That's all I know.
She's alive.
She hasn't been in these
No,
buildings
she's alive.
for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, she's home. The lights are on, but no one's home. But she's
alive
she's
yesterday,
alive.
I think.
She's alive.
Yeah, she's alive, but she's not all up there in the head.
Yeah, Michelle, did you get a chance to use playbacks to send you yesterday? No, I didn't because.
Michelle, there's a ding dong. So
wants
to come on. I hear ding dong.
It's Yam Ranch again. Oh God!
All right, let him on. Let's let him on.
Oh, let him on. He said he was gonna.
You straighten him out, guys. I'm tired of trying to straighten him out. He's listening to me.
Michelle. Yeah, you're tired. You're getting ready to end the show anyway, so let them out.
No, Craig, I didn't spend the money yet because two reasons. Number one, I decided not to go get some hamburgers yesterday because the fact is that I'm trying to save my money, but I do have it allocated, but I don't get paid from YouTube until the 22nd.
Michelle, I am serious. You're a secret millionaire. You're just not telling us.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Michelle, just shut your fucking face, you old hag.
What the hell?
FC says one of these days it's going to come coming down out of nowhere, and the help may not be available.
Andrew F is a faggot.
FC, and Stan, etc. Tiger Kitty had invited me to move in with her. I don't know if we're going to take it or not. I don't know, because I haven't actually talked to her in private about that. I wanted to talk to her in private about that in person.
She's
well,
okay. She's hard.
Excuse me? So, excuse me?
Excuse me, what's happening?
Inflation is going up and everyone is feeling the pain financially.
I know this.
The help offered today may not be available tomorrow. I know that. Oh, by the way, the USDA has said that they're going to give emergency food stamp boost to benefits. Also, of course, during the next cost of living adjustment, the benefits could go up 10% for next year.
Well, actually, was just saying, Michelle, that you don't have a passport. Are there any quick ways to get one? Because I had to get one.
Yes, there is a way. Yeah. First of all, here's what you do. You got to go ahead, fill out the form, and then you got to get someone to take a picture that has to meet passport expectations.
Oh, niggas in my boat. 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 Oh, niggas in my boat.
Yeah, shut the fuck up!
Niggas in my boat. Oh, niggas in my boat.
Get out of my hair! Once in my life.
And Red, I don't think Holly would really come here to
let me finish answering the question. Yes, you can go ahead, fill out the application for the equivalent of the home office. Then you go down to, which you turn that into, I believe you fill that in $75 to them, and I did look into it, and the post office gets involved somehow. But they don't actually take the picture at the post office. You gotta find someone to take the passport photo. Then the passport photo and
no, that's not how it works here. Like
the passport photo,
you have to pay a lot of money.
Is it?
Sorry, Tiger. Sorry, Tiger.
Oh, all right. So the point is,
sorry, Tiger. You
yes, I can go get the passport. Yes, I can do that.
Michelle, Tiger was
yes,
talking.
I first have to get my real ID renewed. Yes, I was going to do that in March. Yes, that's the reason why I'm putting money aside.
Shut the fuck up!
So that once I can get all... Once I can... Because right now the Department of Motor Vehicles isn't allowing people just to walk in to get a new state ID when your ID expires. You got to make an appointment. So yes, I talked to Krista about it. Yes, we're talking about doing it in March. Okay, that's just for the real ID. Which you need with a passport anyway.
What's that? What's that?
What?
What's that?
Yeah, Michelle, Tiger was saying
What's
something.
that?
Can you let her finish, please?
You can get your passport picture taken at, not CVS, there's another chemist.
Walgreens?
No.
Yeah, Walgreens, I
No.
think it is.
No.
They'll do it
I
for
don't know
you.
if they can
Just
do
stand
it.
in front
I don't
of
know if
the-
they do it at our CVS. But I don't know.
No, Walgreens, I think it is.
No.
They do it at all of them.
No. But what the point is, with my studio, we can do it in here and meet requirements for the. But I don't think they allow selfies. Actually, they probably would, but it has to be against the white background. Well, we got the white background. Yes,
I'm not sure you'll be allowed them ears either.
Hold on, man. Yam, stop.
He's terrible, isn't he?
This is the reason. Can I turn you on, Leo, or not? Like, oh, Holly Undead is around. Okay, yeah, I know Holly Undead vaguely. Anyway, tried to send you a super chat, and it won't go through. I don't know what's going on. Well, super chat works because Andrew sent one for £5, so it works.
Yeah.
The super chat works because you also sent me $20 yesterday.
So it works. Yeah. Hey Craig, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, pal.
Who says I'm not? It's up to Tiger Kitty if she wants to work with me on that.
Oh, I heard it. Super chat button.
I heard a super chat, but I don't see it on the screen. Maybe it was someone subscribing. Now, Tiger Kitty, is the offer of me moving in with you still on the board or not? I'm just curious.
Well, it would be. It wouldn't be in my main house. It would be in the basement.
Okay. You're not even gonna let me live on the second floor? Nah. You say it's a 6-bedroom house. So you got bedrooms in your basement?
One.
Yeah, okay, one, okay. With tubs, I suspect, so you can take a bath instead of just showers.
Oh, that's down there.
Yeah, we'll
you're gonna have to help
about
Michelle out of the tub, Tiger Kitty. You prepared to do that?
Just trying to send $100 into a shot. No, why don't you send it to the PayPal? Me, that works.
Oh my goodness, Craig, $100.
He wants to send 100.
Wow.
I don't know why it doesn't work. Oh.
Yeah.
But
it's probably a sign, Craig. Maybe just hold on to your money if it's not going through.
Anyway, this is the Norwestern donation.
Maybe a sign there, Craig. The universe telling you maybe that's not the right decision.
Maybe she's got a cap because of her strike or something.
Yeah, I'd probably hold off on that, Craig.
I don't think I have a cap. Well, maybe.
Yeah, I'd hold off on that, Craig.
I didn't say anything about you have a cap, Craig. And Super Chat is on.
Paul, really?
It's easiest to send it to PayPal or Patreon.
I think using voice stuff or something. You know, one of those voice control things.
You says amazing voice suffers to me. It wasn't what controls songs. What? Craig, try sending it to...
Oh, wow, Craig.
Oh, there you go. You sent 50. Thank you. That worked.
Very nice.
Very nice. Well, nice, Craig.
Thank you very much, Craig. Much appreciated. I know he also offered me to come visit him in Fire Island in the spring. I might still do that, too. Well, actually, he said I could even stay at his house also. So Craig did say that to me. He's like, I could stay with him also in the spring, too.
Yeah, Craig's a lovely guy. Really nice guy.
Because he said he's got, in his house, he's got 2 houses. He's got one in Fire Island, and he's got one in where him and his wife live. And originally he said to me, he says, why don't you come stay with me and my wife? or he can come stay with us in Fire Island. That might be an idea.
Yeah,
I think you might enjoy it, Michelle.
I think
Like,
it would be
it's
nice to get
sometimes
away
even
from the.
Have you ever heard the term "a break is as good as a rest"? And sometimes that's true. You know, you can go somewhere and like for a couple of weeks and think, "Oh, I could live
Right.
here. You know, I could do this, I could do that," and you'd be surprised. So don't put yourself down.
I
So much,
guess you could say Fire Island would be my Margaritaville.
Okay.
You didn't do it last year and probably won't do it next year, for you should. Although Craig said he was really looking forward to Ed moving in. Well, okay, that's another story. Yes, he offered Ed option 2. And we said that we would have to wait until the weather cleared up. And he was originally going to pick us up. And but he was having some concerns with his wife. So he couldn't do it last year because of personal concerns about his wife's health. Okay. Tiger Kitty, I need Michelle to get off her butt and watch Rosie's channel for a while so she can learn how to build a channel.
Rosie's got a very nice channel. She does what she wants to do. She walks about in the middle of 2 a.m.
She
or
does
something like that. In the
cooking.
middle
She
of
does a bit of everything.
Exactly, yeah. And you know something? It's actually okay. Sometimes when I see her walking about in the middle of the night, I'm a bit like, "Oh my god, are you okay? Are you gonna be?" But she seems to always be fine. But I wouldn't recommend it personally.
I wouldn't
But,
recommend
but
Michelle do that. No.
No,
But Michelle
no,
could do a bit of cooking. Michelle could do a bit of
kitchen.
you know.
Well, what we all agreed
No,
on, it would be
not
nice to see different scenery. It would be nice to actually have different locations to show on camera than the same old stage, same old studio, which is fine. Absolutely would look forward to that.
I mean, you could do that every day, Michelle, just simply by changing your background.
I already changed the background.
Right.
Right.
I mean, like on a daily occasion, maybe, you know, switch it
Well,
up.
I want to change the subject a little bit. Michelle, did you give any thought about doing more night shows or not?
I don't want to do any more night shows right now, but just the 2 is enough to start with.
Well, would you move it maybe to Friday
Yeah,
and Saturday opposed to Wednesday and Saturday? Could you
You
maybe
know, it's
do a
funny. I
Friday
originally
show and a
asked that
Saturday show?
question and people said they wanted Saturday, so that's how we got
Right.
this.
Well, right. Saturdays are good, but maybe instead of doing a Wednesday show, do a Friday show instead of.
Yeah, because the Wednesdays ones aren't
Wednesdays
doing so
are
well.
dead. Yeah, they're just dead.
But people are looking for Friday
again,
shows
Craig.
because, you know.
Appreciate it.
Oh, Craig.
So what you guys?
Oh, never
God,
mind.
Craig, what the hell?
Craig.
Go to Fire Island actually doesn't sound half bad either, because Craig said he's got a host there, which would be good
God
for
love him.
Ed and
God
me
love
to
him.
go hang out. Fire Island. Maybe we can.
He's such a lovely guy, that man. He really is.
I don't know how long. See, I need to ask. Just like I have to ask Tiger Kitty some of the stuff.
Yeah,
that's
Skunk
private.
Ape me to donate. You know, that's Skunk's turn. It's maybe not a waste of money, but
There you go,
Craig
Michelle. You can
enjoys
get
what he
your
does.
RAM
and-
now. You can order up your RAM. You don't have to worry about your projects.
Yeah, I know. I can get the RAM now. Actually, this money here will actually be available on the 21st of February. So, but I might wait a little longer until March, just because the month is almost over. But
he's such a nice guy. Yeah. He's a lovely
I know.
guy.
Do you know that he works like?
Yeah, he works at Lowe's. Craig Senior dominates. It's a
Yeah.
goddamn machine. He's
Yeah,
like
he
a
works at
Terminator.
Lowe's.
The fucking Terminator. He dominates.
He was working some silly hours. He said the other day.
Yeah. Nighttime. Night
Yeah.
job.
He works
And
the
he'd come home,
graveyard
watch
shift.
Michelle, and then go to bed. Dedicated viewer.
He's doing the job that a 40-year-old normally would be doing.
And he's also older
At
than
73.
any of us.
He's
Yeah.
actually is
Oh
really
God, yeah,
seriously
I'm giving a
is
hard time.
really
You
showing
know.
his pride. He's working
Oh, yeah.
really hard.
Andy's still pimping too, man. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah,
Pimp hand
Yeah,
strong.
that's okay with
Yeah.
me.
Fucking
It's
dominate.
never affected me in the past. It won't affect me in the future. You concentrate on what you want to do.
Yeah.
I still think you're funny, so of course.
And Craig
I
enjoys
think you're
his job
hilarious.
too. That's his passion. He loves that work.
I don't know what a soy boy
Oh,
is.
sorry, Tiger. Sorry.
You should always enjoy your job, Michelle. That's the good.
Well,
that's
I
probably the
enjoy
key of
my
working
job
and
here,
enjoying
yeah.
what you do.
But sometimes it does with people like Yam Ranch to kind of wear me down a little bit with their games. But I noticed that with the Twitch side of things, we don't really have a lot of people on Twitch that donate or come over from the
Michelle,
YouTube
it's
side.
fine,
A
you
few
know.
do, a few have.
Let's not
but
dwell on that, Michelle. You just got 100, like 100
I know
plus
that. I know.
Let's not dwell on that right now. People will come,
Right.
Michelle. Again, you just have to be patient. You know, you're not
Yeah.
being patient. Yeah, it's got to give it some time. Everybody's trying to do what you're doing. You know, it's like being an actor or being an artist. You know, everyone's doing it. You know, so it's kind of hard to succeed unless you know somebody or you work at it. You know, you
What
just
is
gotta
a
be patient.
chimo? What's a chimo?
Hmm?
What is a chimo?
I do agree with Andrew that we
Promo?
should
promo?
put the PayPal in
I
the
have no idea.
the 5 social slots on the Twitch or Twitter, so people Twitch, so they can see that one. Just besides the T-shirt one and the mugs, they can see the other one with the.
Spell it, Andrew.
Yeah.
Might just go ahead
Spell
and
it.
just get rid of the Facebook one because honestly, I don't really do a lot of Facebook reading. I read them, but I look real quick.
Facebook's dead.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
Yeah,
earlier,
that's right.
Michelle. I mean, sorry, Tiger, on you go.
You want
I
to
was
see
gonna say-
Dad? You should check my MySpace page.
Yeah, Michelle, maybe when it gets a bit warmer, you could start going out and videoing outside a bit more.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. That was my intention. And speaking of that, what's the weather gonna be for next week? Because I do see warmer days ahead. Let's take a quick look here for next week. I see on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday of next week. Oh wait, this is Modesto, California. Yeah, it'd be nice though, right? Let's go back to Winston. Duh. I wish it was Winston weather, but it's not. Unfortunately, for the same day.
Give us the normal weather today, Michelle.
All right, Monday.
Michelle, give us the normal weather.
Monday's going to be
Normal.
sunny, okay, and 11 degrees.
Normal.
Tuesday is going to be 80% chance
11
of rain,
degrees, that's
11
cold.
degrees.
That's cold,
Wednesday
too.
will be a
11
high of
degrees.
16
Yeah, but she's talking
and
in
partly sunny.
the European terms, I think.
But
Don't live in
next
Europe, though.
Thursday shows 30%
Yeah,
chance of snow, a
fucking
low
strange
to
as
high
well.
of 2. And Friday shows
2
70%
degrees? Oh, my
chance
God.
of snow, a high of 5.
That's freezing, Michelle. You're going to have a cold week next week. It's not even going to be breaking the teens. You got 11 degrees
So
and 2
Monday
degrees. Oh,
is
my God.
really Monday,
That's
Tuesday,
freezing.
and Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are going to be mild. So those will be
freezing.
good.
See,
3
it's
days
funny
to
about you guys
go out
talking about
there
the
and
Fahrenheit Celsius thing, right? Fahrenheit came from this country. We invented that scale.
Yeah, make
And that-
things
and
easier.
for the-
So your people
you
were
know?
tired of the Celsius. Yeah, I mean that makes
Yeah, but
sense.
we
Andy.
never had Celsius in the past, and eventually, I think it was about 80s or 90s or something, they introduced the European stuff to the UK, and we're getting this Celsius stuff, and we were like, "What the hell is this?" You know, we had no idea.
Yeah.
We had no idea what that meant.
Cockamamie
So if-
system.
Huh?
well, I got
It's a
pretty good
cockamamie
with
system.
Celsius
It's
because I
Celsius.
know you don't ever want to be in a world that's in a room that's 100 degrees Celsius because you'll basically be boiling water.
Well, you'd be, yeah, of course you're dead if that happens. Yeah.
But you can be in a room at 100 degrees Fahrenheit and you won't be boiling water.
Yeah, but if you say like my dad and my mum would say stuff like,
Doesn't mean
"Oh,
you won't be
82
dripping
degrees
sweat.
outside," and you knew it was hot. But it was maybe an age thing. Maybe it's a 70s, 80s thing when they used to say Fahrenheit. I don't know. But the Celsius is quite a new thing, I would say.
Yeah, we don't like
Likewise,
getting
don't
started.
forget that Canada in the 1970s went to metric too.
But we've avoided metric because we don't want to be. Because, as I say, we invented the whole system, the imperial system, the Fahrenheit system, was from the UK.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we gave that to USA and stuff like that, and but I think the USA is probably the only one country that uses it now. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that other countries have their own weather systems. I mean, the temperature and measurement systems as well. Before the metric even came in, I mean, I'm sure Italy had their own scales, and France had their
No,
own
they would
scales.
be more likely to use the old, well, not the old, but the newer Celsius version. The UK do not like things like Celsius because we invented things like Fahrenheit. We invented all these other things, and we took it over to America, and they are using it again. You know, and we're probably the only two countries that actually still use the old systems.
Yeah. Well, I know that you guys use both. You guys still use the imperial, or you still use the metric?
Yep. Imperial, definitely. You know, because I don't understand. I can understand Celsius, but it still sounds strange to me. You know, if somebody says, "Oh, it's like 4 degrees," I'm thinking, "Oh my God, you'd be dead." You know.
Riddle says, "I want to give you a sensual message." Oh God.
Sounds nice.
I don't know what Noodles is thinking, but anyway, I'm
Let's
sure
find
he
out.
might.
Bring
I'm
him
sure
on.
he's gonna want to join the public panel.
Yeah, bring him on, Michelle. Let's see what he's thinking. I'd love to hear Noodle's sensual message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
I think he meant
So when
massage.
sorry, I'm taking.
Oh, massage.
I
That's even
think
better.
because he said full frontal.
Ooh.
Well, bear in mind he is autistic, so he's got to give him a little bit of time. No offense, Michelle.
You know
Well,
what?
I don't want to get
Noodles
Noodles
massage
on the
with
panel
Noodle, Michelle?
anyway, on the public panel, since he's gonna want to be on it anyway. Get the public panel up, since
If that's the real Noodles.
I think it might be.
It might be the real Noodles.
He's okay.
I
He's
think
not a bad
so.
guy. He just
He's Michelle's stalker.
he's a good comedian. I mean,
Remember what we said is if the person in chat sends a message. I see Brad just came back over here. Noodle says, "Let me turn your hip." Oh, what?
Ooh.
Hi, Noodles. What are you doing?
Michelle,
Hey,
you're
Michelle, it's really me.
Yeah, I know it's really you. See that? I hear your voice. All right.
It's the real Noodles, Michelle.
Turn on your hip little battery. What the hell does that mean?
Let me turn your hip all buttery.
Sorry, Tiger.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna pop your hips, Michelle.
So, how's the weather where you are right now, Noodles? Are your noodles al dente, or are they a little bit on the stiff side today? I think
Love
he
it.
gets
She
it.
covers all angles, do you?
Michelle, I want to massage your hips, way down to your thighs, your inner thighs, down to your toes. Get those calves, make them all buttery. You're gonna feel like a You're gonna feel like Jello after I'm done with you, Michelle.
I bet she's so
Oh, what
unexcited.
Turn your
happened?
insides
What happened to your
into
current
butter.
love life as you were having with somebody else? Did that kind of fizzle out on you? Oh. Craig Senior says, "Flattery will get you everywhere. Thanks for being such a good friend. That's all I care about. His friends and working nights is not hard. We just did a riding lawnmower race last night." A riding lawnmower race? Wow. Which lawnmower won? Which brand, more precise?
Keep going, Noodles.
Did the Husqvarna win, or was it the John Deere's that won?
Go, Noodles, go.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Michelle, your voice drives me crazy. I just want to turn your insides into soup.
Yes, can you keep the music down, though, please? That's all I'm asking.
Hey, Michelle, get
I
back
want
to
to make
chat.
your
Look what
insides all
Craig is telling
soupy,
you.
Michelle.
Okay.
Like French onion or some kind of cream of mushroom.
Right, anyway, Michelle, look at what Craig was telling you. Craig Senior. It's very important.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it feels so fucking good.
So basically, you'd use the equivalent of DMT in your, or dimethyl
When I'm done with you,
ether,
Michelle, when I'm done with you,
DME in
Michelle,
your engine.
your vagina is going to look like a bowl of cream of mushroom soup.
Oh, wow. Too much
Without the
information,
pressure.
Noodles.
That's your
Come
date. That's your
on.
date for tonight.
All
I bet
right.
you can't wait to fucking go scramble.
Your vagina is going to be overflowing with cream.
All right, Noodles. Enough of this. Too much information, please. Seriously. Put your pocket back
David,
in. Put your
behave
rocket
yourself,
back in your
man.
pocket. I'm warning you nicely before we have to send you away.
You're going to have to squat for like an hour just to get it all out. There's going to be so much. It's going to go
Yeah,
so
it's
deep
time to
inside
go
of you,
then.
Michelle.
All right, you have a nice day, Noodles. Bye-bye. That's a little bit too much. All right.
No, Noodles just wanted to make you walk like a cowboy. What's wrong with that?
My policy in life is do one
Bloody
thing
hell.
very hard and do it well and stick with it. Falling down is not simply staying down. Wait, failing down is not failure. Staying down is. Okay, yeah. Well, it's the same way with me with YouTube and everything else I do here.
A quitter never wins and a winner never quits.
Speaking of that, if anybody ever seen me play World of Warcraft, you know that I am tenacious. Especially, remember that one spider I had to kill and I kept dying over and over and over and over and over. I must have went back like 100 times
spider,
to finally kill that one
then-
spider in World of Warcraft.
Oh,
There was a
okay.
bounty on his
Night,
head.
Craig.
I kept going back like 100 times in Ghostlands to
Take
kill
care,
this
Craig.
sucker.
Sleep well,
I
buddy.
die, resurrect, go back, try to kill him again, die again, go back, same routine, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Finally, out of sheer luck, I happened to slam him just right. I got my bounty. I was ahead. I was like ecstatically. Oh, I finally killed him. I couldn't believe I finally killed him. I was like, I finally killed him.
So you enjoying the new guild and stuff like that, Michelle? You enjoying the way? Have you got many people in the guild?
I don't think Stan is necessarily leaving right now, but I'm sure he's going to be going to sleep soon because he works
No, you
late.
think
So,
Craig.
Craig, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle, is it true that you don't appreciate? I'm not answering that question. That's asking for trouble. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Michelle was saying. So you enjoying the fact
Michelle,
that
I'll
you've got a
give
new
you
guild?
an answer in a nutshell.
Fuck this.
You're all over the place.
Yeah.
Stick with what channel YouTube varieties you show. Take an Uber and see places. It's going down to 11 inches next week.
Sorry. Yeah, I think the pandemic's well over. I think it's well over. I don't think anyone should use that as an excuse now.
No. I'm not going to give advice on that right now.
No,
not unless I hear YouTube send a message out that we can talk about it. No.
Right.
No. We already went through this twice.
Michelle, you can talk about it. You just cannot say the word.
Yeah, well, I'm not even going to say the word because that's what Yam wants me to talk about.
Well, no, you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to say the word. People get around it by calling it something
I know
else.
they are. I know they are.
You know, the shit, just call it something else. They don't know what you're talking about.
What if we want to talk about Corona beer? Can we talk about Corona beer or...
Yep,
like,
that's one way of doing it.
Like COVID dividends in stock?
I would say, okay, I will say this, is that some states are giving up on the mask mandates. That I will say. Please check your state to see if your state is one of them. New Jersey did not. Like Hartford still said there will be a mask mandate for public schools at least until for the month of April. Yeah. I'll tell you.
I do think Craig likes his Celsius stuff, Michelle.
I think he likes the Celsius system too, for the most part. Let's put it this way. When it's 20 degrees Celsius out, it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's 50 degrees Celsius out, it's actually 18.
We used to use the Fahrenheit system. I think it was up to the 60s because obviously we invented the whole thing. And but then we got encroached with the Europeans and they started making us use Celsius and stuff like that. So it was strange for my parents because they, even up until
I've seen your Sparkies alternate between both in the wiring and the designs. You know, when they're like measuring out length of cable. I've seen them say, well, I can see one guy says, well, the wire I need is about 1.5 meters. And that guy says, oh, it's a little bit closer to 3 feet. Or a little more like, 6 feet.
Yeah, well, that's feet and inches. Sorry, Tiger.
Noodles, keep the pocket in the rocket. I mean, keep the rocket in the
Yeah,
pocket.
anyway.
Okay.
I was saying feet and inches.
I don't like
Noodles.
colours.
Michelle, I want to lick you from crack to crack. I want to take you, turn you upside down.
That cracks up in
Noodles.
Michelle.
I want to turn you upside down.
Get in
Michelle.
line, because there are other people that are thinking the same.
Turn your lips
All
into
right,
a pinata.
Noodles, knock it off. TMI, too much information. My God.
Stoner with a boner is asking, is
Take a
banning
cold
mandates
shower.
homophobic? I don't think it's homophobic.
I get big nipples.
I'm trying to
Michelle can reach your nipples and lick them herself.
What the fuck? What?
It's being made. I don't know. That's an interesting.
You didn't just say that, Michelle. No way.
I don't know. I don't know how the two would even be cross-referenced together. Because how does homophobic have to do with mandates?
I
What?
think he's just having a laugh.
I get big nipples.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, maybe not as big as some, but they're pretty good size.
No.
Noodles, the friendless incel. Well,
I'm sure he has tons of friends, Michelle. I don't think he's that endless.
Craig, there's a simple solution, and you gotta write it in your store. Buy yourself one of those little thermometers that has both on it. And that way, when they say it's 7 degrees Celsius, just look across and they'll tell you what it is in Fahrenheit.
No, Michelle, it's
you have a
difficult
nice
because
fuck.
a lot of people. Never mind. Okay.
Right now, everybody in the United States has gone back in the United States the imperial measurements. It kind of stopped in the. I was taught that in the 80s, the metric.
Bear in mind,
And
it was
then in
the
the
UK that invented
90s, in the
things like
double O's,
Fahrenheit.
everybody started
They
going
give you
back
guys
to
that.
Fahrenheit. And then it was like, oh, now I know which educational group you were from. You were probably in the group of New Math was king. Oh, yeah, tell me about New Math. Don't confuse me with New Math. Yeah, New Math. What's wrong with old math? So
That's all, folks.
So like I said, yes, guys, I know it's 12:35. All right, so all right, guys, my turn to talk now. I hate to sound like vlogger puppets, but it's my turn to talk now. All right. So first of all, guys, I want to thank all the panel guys for being on. Andrew, I appreciate you being here. Noodles.
Hey, it's my turn to talk now. Okay.
Okay, so I want to say, all I'm trying to say is that we had a good show. We had a lot of stuff covered this morning. And the weather is going to warm up next week. The weather is going to warm up next week. All right.
Can we expect a Friday night show tonight, Michelle? Craig donated $100, so you would do a Friday night show.
Yeah, I know that, and I want to
Michelle.
say thanks to Craig in particular for that. Thank you very much, Craig. Much appreciated.
So cool.
No, Michelle, listen to Paul. Go at Paul. Explain to her.
Michelle, Craig donated $100 so we could get a Friday night show tonight. So does that mean we'll see you on at 7 tonight? Since Craig gave you $100.
I didn't. I'm not saying it couldn't. I'm just saying.
Right. You know, you had a good day today. Let's keep her going. It's Friday night. People are looking for something to watch.
It depends on how I'm feeling. Okay, I'll make it easy. Okay, lately I didn't even do the show yesterday for the World of Warcraft because I felt like garbage warmed over. I was like, no, I don't want to do nothing.
Well, you should feel great today. You made.
Well, you might want to give Craig back his money then because he donated for the show.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I didn't say
works on it.
Like I said, I didn't say we could not do a night show.
You're making excuses not to do it, Michelle. So we'll expect to see you on today at 7:00, or Craig's gonna charge back his $100.
Yeah, I mean, what we could do is we could go straight in from World of Warcraft into the night show, and then it'll be on YouTube, and then it will be on YouTube and Twitch because we'll keep it on Twitch going too, because that way people on the Twitch can still be part of it too.
It's a good idea, Michelle. It's a good idea.
Why is that? Good
idea.
Yeah, okay.
Good idea. Yep. Good idea.
And I also got to update some of the information on my links on my Twitch channel so that the the PayPal is listed, because PayPal isn't listed. The Patreon is, but the other one isn't. All right, guys. For now, everybody have a nice day. Stay warm. It's windy out there, and I'll see you guys tonight.
Yeah, everybody go out and get your blowjobs, courtesy of Michelle.
No thanks.
All right, Michelle. We'll talk to you tonight.
Public panel. I'm gonna let you guys go. Public panel's going first. Okay, public panel. Andrew, I'll talk to you. Andrew, I'll talk to you tonight. Okay.
Yeah, no worries, Michelle. I'll try to be on.
See you later. All right, just end this call.
Yeah, take care.
Bye, Andrew.
And private panel, same with you guys. I'll probably talk to you tonight too, okay?
Nigga, bitch.
All right. Michelle, you have a nice day. I'll see you guys later, all right? Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye, Michelle.
Later.
Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, and now the wrapping it up. I don't mind doing a night show tonight. It's not like it's a bad idea. Just we'll see what happens. Play it by ear. That's all I can do. So, all right. Open lines. We have open lines on the night shows on Twitch too. We have been doing that, and so I won't turn on the advertising until after the show's over. Like I don't do it in the morning shows because it just works that way. That makes any sense. All right, so everybody, do me a favor. I'll see you guys later. Oh, you know what I could do? I could also do two separate. Actually, if I ended the YouTube stream now, I could still talk to Twitchers, but I really don't have much to say to Twitchers, other than what I would say to YouTubers. I'll see you guys tonight. Okay. All right, guys. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye, everybody.